Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me on this fabulous day. It is Wonderful Wednesday today. I'm sending everyone so much love. I'm going to be live with you for a couple of hours answering questions. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. You can ask me about love, career, health, wealth, your person, anything that's going on really. Anything that's on your mind. So if you are watching this with me live, you just need to pop your question in the chat for me. So let me just make sure it's loaded up properly my side. There we go. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so there won't be a live tomorrow because my phone's got to go in for repair, but I will be live again on Friday. So Wonderful Wednesday today. We've got Lingalicious in the house. Welcome, welcome, honey. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love. We've got Yashi in the house. Two of my moderators in. Amazing. Good morning, good morning. So Ling says, hi Liz, what should I know about SD and me this March moving forward together? So what's the energy for you during this March? What's the energy? So the message coming through for you right away is to use affirmations, gratitude, and stay optimistic because you're manifesting the things you want. Now, you've got eagles there as well. So remember, the eagle is a sign of manifestation. It's also a sign that he is coming to you. Wow, fire engine just went past as well. And it wasn't like a siren-y one. It was just I saw it got my attention, big red fire engine. So a lot of kundalini between the two of you as well. So the message is focus on what you do want and keep your vibration high. Have faith and trust in divine order. So remember, I feel this is definitely you surrendering right now. You're being guided to let go and allow things to flow to you instead of wanting things now. I definitely feel that's a lesson you're learning, the true meaning of patience, and to keep your thoughts on what you want, which means focus on the end result, focus on the visualization of the materialization of it all. So it is moving forward, and you're seeing signs of that through Eagle 777, signs you see. However, it's not quite ready yet, okay? So what does he want to say to you? So in other words, it's all on track. It's just patience. So what he's saying is, I'm tired of having so much inner conflict. So he's going through a big battle right now. And that's why you're not together, because you're being protected from that, remember. He said, I want love, joy, peace, freedom, and happiness in my life. I know with you I can have all of that. So he knows what you can give to him, and he knows that you're everything. He's just got to let go of this conflict he's in to be able to allow himself to be with you. He said, I just need to make the required changes so I can share my life with you. So there is things he needs to change, things he needs to let go of, things he needs to do. And you're saying, yes, surrendering, it is so hot at my place like yours, Liz. I'm planning to go get ice cream. Amazing. Okay, well, I have my heating on full blast all the time, pretty much all year round, you know. It's starting to get a bit nicer here. It's been really cold. But I've been going out the last few days, as you know. I saw that giraffe as well. And it's reminding you to see things from a higher place. So I definitely feel everything's on track right now. You've just got to be at ease with the journey. I hope that helps, okay? So big welcome to everyone who's here today. It's really nice for me to get on early as well. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. Yashi says, hi Liz, any messages from my DM? So what does your DM want you to know today? And a big welcome to everyone who's coming in. We've got Shebek, we've got Bella, we've got Cece. Welcome, guys. Thank you for being here. So Yashi, what does your masculine want to say to you today? I am in awe of you, your beauty, power and strength. So he does feel a little bit intimidated by you because, you know, you're this lighthouse, remember. You're the strength, you're the power. So you're living in your authentic truth. And he is inspired by that. So really what he's saying is, I'm inspired by you, the person you are, the way you are, your beauty, your strength, your power. So that's a big message for you. And they're giving me fear there, to let go of any fear you might have. And remember your strengths. Remember your beauty. Be proud of yourself. Be good to yourself. Because when you're shining your light, it's super attractive. And I really would love for us to have another chance at this, love. So he wants another chance at this. He said a chance to do it differently. So he is going over things in his mind, thinking, if I could go back in time, what would I do differently? What would I change? So he's intending to do things different this time around, and he's planning that. He said, I hope you're going to give me the opportunity to prove to you how much I've grown up and changed. So he said, I have grown up, I have changed, and that means grown up spiritually. become more of a wiser person. He knows what he's doing. So the message here is you have to trust him that he knows what he's doing. He's matching your energy. He wants to be able to match your energy. And I feel that's what he might be struggling with right now. That's what he's working on. That's why you're being asked about faith. Because, yeah, he's saying, I'm ready to leave a situation. So whenever he's in, whatever it is, whether it's a karmic situation, whether it's some fear-based energies in, he said, I'm leaving that. I'm ready to leave a situation or mindset that's not served me. It's hindered my growth. So he's realizing wherever he is, whatever he's doing, he's stuck. Okay, it's not challenging him. It's a comfort zone. And this can be his own mind, staying stuck in one place in your mind, not wanting to take change because you don't like upheaval. But guess what? God isn't interested in our comfort. He's interested in our growth, pruning the tree. So it's like he's saying, I am going to do what I need to do to be with you. Give me time. I hope that helps, okay? So big thank you to everyone who's in the house today. So we've got Shebek says, good morning, Liz. Do you have any message for me? So what's the message coming through for you today? Jump straight out. Surprises. Says, venture down the rabbit hole. So if you take risks and you move forward into this day excited, even though it may be uncertain, you may not know what's coming, but your angels are with you. There's going to be many surprises along the way. So sometimes they are good surprises. Sometimes they are surprises that we don't feel are good at all. But everything happens to grow you. So this is showing you there's surprises along the way, blessings you can't yet see. So let's bring in a message for you from Archangel Michael. The message from Archangel Michael is, I am your shield. So whatever you're going through, wherever you go, whatever you do, he's with you. He said, I'll protect you and keep you safe. So make sure you're calling on Archangel Michael today to shield you as you move forward into the unexpected or the uncertainty, but the surprises, good surprises along the way. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Bella says, morning Liz, please can I have a message from Brian. Thank you, Patricia, for that donation, honey. I will be with you in a second. So Brian is saying to you, I would love for us to sit down and talk. So he's preparing to have a conversation with you or an interaction with you. He's saying lovingly and openly. I want to be able to open up vulnerably and tell you exactly how I feel. So that's what he's working on. So there's going to be a communication coming in. Now let's see if we can get any further timelines or information about it. The message flying out for you is King of Cups. He's definitely going to come to you. I haven't got a timeline yet because it could be spontaneous. So it could happen anytime. But it's on his mind right now. That's what you need to know. So he's saying, I want to open up to you. That's the King of Cups. Okay, that's him coming forward in that open-hearted energy. And he's saying, I would love for us to sit down and talk. So he wants to do this. He's going to do this. He's thinking about doing this. So there is going to be communication coming in soon. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do Cece. I'm going to do a couple of messages before Patricia, and then I'm going to go to the donations. Depends how many come in, because obviously then I'll get behind. So we've got Cece says, hi Liz, guidance on health, financial trouble with bills. First of all, if you feel you're having trouble with bills, sit down and write down what you're grateful for about everything you're paying for. Okay, whatever it is, whatever it's a utility bill, if it's something else, write down the gratitude for that service you're receiving. And then you don't see it like I've got to pay my bills. You see it as, wow, I'm so grateful that I'm being provided with that service. And then you'll notice your vibrational shift and the money will come in. I try to breathe, but my nose is always stuck. So really the reason your nose is stuck is because in your intuition, you know that you are safe. It's your ego causing fear. So that's causing a block, okay? Because the nose knows. So the nose is connected with intuitive feelings. Any message and update? So let's see what's going on with your special person first. Your person is saying a lot's gone on since we last saw each other. I have so much that I want to tell you, so much to show you, and so much to give you. So he's been doing the work. So our faith that he is on track on his journey right now. He's already planning his approach, how to tell you how he feels and what's going on with him. He's already planning that approach, okay? So everything's on track with him. This is about you more than anything else. This is about you getting on track with yourself and knowing that you are safe, because if you're feeling this financial trouble, you're not trusting God's plan, because remember, God gives you your bread, your true bread, not a job or a paycheck or anything else. So you have to pray about what your problems are from the heart. So Archangel Michael is saying you are an accurate barometer of truth. And I'm not surprised this has come out when you've got a stuck nose, because this is what I'm talking about. The blocks are in your intuition. So ego causes illusion. So your ego is causing you all the stress right now, and that can also cause stress in the body. So if you're going through health issues, it's because you're stressed out. So what you need to do is give your problems to heaven. And I feel it's not just about prayer, because I feel you've done that and you may feel it hasn't helped or assisted you. So write these things down. Start being grateful for your health, the health you have now. Even if you want it to be better, write down what you're grateful for. If you are going through something in your health, in your body, apologise to that part of yourself and say, I'm sorry for letting you down. I'm going to be kinder to you. I'm going to give you what you need. I'm going to give you more time and attention. Write down what you're grateful for with the things you're paying out. And then the abundance will shift around. So intuition finds answers. Experience understands. Your heart knows the truth. So trust what you know in your heart. And what you know in your heart is you are safe. You're protected. It's only ego causing problems. I hope that helps, okay? Sky says, hi Liz, could I have a general message for my twin and I? So what's the general message for Sky? And then I'm going to go to the donations. So what's the general message for you today, Sky? So the first message is burdens need to be released. So there may be some burdens that you're carrying around or your person has been carrying around. Says heaviness is a sign that something has to change. Do not be afraid of change. So your twin, I feel, is feeling heavy energy because they need to change something in their life. And that's the truth, you know, and that change will come regardless whether they want it or not. So you may be seeing 555. So the message for you is focus on service and community. Focus on doing the things you enjoy. You know, being a healer, doing things that uplift your energy. Got tarot readings. Obviously, you may do tarot readings for yourself. You may just love watching readings, but it's showing you uplift your energy. It says you have psychic power. So call on your angels to focus on service and don't give up on your dreams because things are manifesting. So visualize success, set your intentions. You may see polar bears or 111. It's reminding you to believe and have faith right now and to not let the ego get in the way. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia says, thank you for the donations, honey. I can see you've donated twice there. So, hi Liz, this energy feels very dreamy. How is A? And what does Mother Mary want me to know to help my mum? Give me a block there. So, communicate. I feel that, you know, you can pray for your mum, obviously, but she needs to allow help in. So let's connect with that first of all. So what does Mother Mary want you to know to help your mum? Communicate. So maybe you need to just be there for her, listen to her, talk to her about things, not judge, obviously. We've got prayer here. Pray for it. Says, instead of worrying, and you may be worrying about her, or she may be worrying in general. Okay, so I feel the message for your mum is to pray. Okay, she needs to be the one asking for help, obviously, because we all have free will. So you can pray on someone's behalf, you can be there for them. But if they're not accepting that because they're blocking it in some way, then obviously it's going to cause a delay. So instead of worrying, pray about the situation to bring about real solutions. So obviously you can pray on her behalf, and if she's open, then she's going to receive that prayer, you know. But I feel that it's more about you being there to listen to her or communicate to her in some way. So maybe you just need to communicate to her the power of prayer. You know, and she may not have faith right now because of what she's going through, or there could be something that's testing her. So remember, everyone is going through something. So it's about having compassion and empathy. So regarding your twin flame journey, it's going to happen very quickly. It will happen swiftly when you don't expect it. Get ready for a miracle, you may see bees. So, and it's really powerful because the readings coming up on the channel, you know, especially as we move towards the latter part of the month, are all about miracles coming in. So you may well see bees. So get ready for a miracle. Okay, something is happening here. So the message for you is don't get involved in anything that's out of alignment with your truth. So it's so important right now that you keep your vibration high, that you don't get dragged into gossip or drama or stress. And remember your own worth and value and the person you are. So you may be setting your own boundaries right now. Don't let anything get in the way of what you know is real. So what's going on with A? And obviously he's saying it all feels dreamy right now. So I feel this is definitely about you guys being connected very powerfully in the 5D. So we've got others' opinions. Yeah, this is definitely what I'm connecting with here. Others' opinions. Now, it may not be affecting you right now today, but this could perhaps come in later in the week, you know, or at the weekend. So This is definitely a big sign about breaking free from limiting beliefs. And I feel that's what your person is doing right now. And your person wants to let the past go, okay, to break free of limiting beliefs. So there could be people affecting them too. You know, it could also be that in the past, your person has been affected by, other people. Other people saying things to them or bringing drama or gossip up. And it's like they're letting that go right now. So I feel your person is moving on from what people think or what people do. And they just need a bit more time, So really what your A is saying is, I just need a bit more time to heal. Everything that's happened hurt me so much. So remember, your person hurts too. Your person has feelings too. So I feel there's a healing taking place. So let's bring in a message for you, something you can do or work on yourself. You've got relax. It says relaxation for those challenged to relax. So at times you may feel challenged to relax, or you may pick up on that from me. And that's why breath work is so important, going in nature, calming your energy down, doing something for you. And balance. So remember, this connection needs to be balanced, and that's what he's working on right now. But I do feel you're dreaming of each other. Let's bring a dream card in as well. A dream card. We've got, think about you as I fall asleep. So he's very relaxed when he's falling asleep because you're on his mind. So he may be having restlessness, and I'm not saying everything's wonderful in his life. He's going through changes. But I feel that it relaxes him to think about you because you bring in a relaxing. And, you can do things to balance your energy as well, like doing a meditation before bed, that kind of thing. Affirmations, things that uplift your vibration. I hope that helps, okay? Sky says, good job, moderators. Thank you to my mods. I've got the amazing Ling and Yashi in the house looking after the chat for me today. It is a lot easier now. We do put it on subscribers only mode as well. So I know that does give you a little bit of a break, because obviously it is hard sometimes when you've got all the keyboard warriors coming in. So if anyone is watching, you want to comment in the chat, you just need to subscribe to the channel. And obviously, why wouldn't you want to? You get all the videos every day. So Yashi says, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages from the universe or Jesus for me? So what does Jesus want to say to you today? What does Jesus want to say? So Jesus saying to you, my Father gives you the true bread from heaven. And this is what I've just been talking about. Our true strength, power, abundance, everything we seek comes from God. So it's about remembering that. Don't seek things from outside of yourself. That's where we go wrong. And that's where we go wrong on this journey as a twin flame. I'm guilty of it too, because I look to my person to fill up my cup when I need to fill up my own. And that's what you're being reminded. Everything you want is already within you and above you. So connect with Jesus to give you what you need. Connect with God. So if you're feeling lonely, go out in the world. I went out for a walk yesterday and got talking to a lovely couple who were walking the dogs. And it just gave me a little bit of human interaction. So remember, if you're feeling lonely, go and interact with people. If you feel like you're missing something, give it to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Give me a block. So releasing blocks yourself. And watch and pray. And then you don't enter into temptation. So what Jesus is saying is, anytime you get triggered, anytime you go through a challenge, anytime you go through something that causes a problem to you, instead of going into panic and stress about it, pray about it, give it to God. And also, if you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, remember that small amount of faith, then you can say to the mountain, move, and it will move. So in other words, if you have faith, anything is possible. So focus on finding your faith. I hope that helps, okay? I've lost the chat on my phone, guys, just so you know. I've lost the chat on my phone. So because I've lost chat on my phone, I've still got it on my tablet. Mods, will you do me a favour, please? If anything goes wrong with my live, because obviously I won't know because I've got no chat here, please email me a number of times and then I'll see it popping up and I'll think something's going on, if that's okay, okay? So it's so annoying when my chat breaks on my phone, but this is why my phone's going in for repair. So Saranga, thank you for the donation. I can see you've donated twice there. So the first one is, I sense a lot of jealousy, but I may be wrong. I've met this girl recently. Her name is Boomy, but I'm not able to stand her energy. Angels, please guide me what the real intentions are. I sense jealousy. Well, if you're sensing jealousy, you're being guided to trust that feeling. And the thing is, if you're operating in your light and your power, and this person is feeling negative and stressed out, then of course this person's going to be drawn to your light, okay, and could be jealous of your light because thinking, I want what you have. Okay, so don't take it personally, don't get triggered by it or think there's anything wrong. See it as an opportunity for growth here, because you're the lighthouse, remember. So when you're the lighthouse, people are naturally drawn to your light. So try and have compassion for this person. The reason that you're not able to stand her energy is because she's in darkness or she's in some kind of negative vibration and you're in a positive vibration. So recognize that, okay? So in fact, it's nothing you're doing wrong. It's everything you're doing right. So let's bring in a message for you from Archangel Michael about this person or what you need to know. You know, you don't need to be around this person. Just be yourself. Forgive. So maybe you're holding on to them. You say, forgive her for being that way. Okay, it says forgive your past for it made you into who you are today. So what I'm really feeling is this girl may be triggering something in you from the past, and that could be the person you used to be. Maybe you used to be a bit jealous like that, or there's something you've got to remember. Okay, forgive what's inside of you that gets angry when you connect with her. So remember, it's always an opportunity to go within. So something in her is triggering you. Okay, because it's something you're healing still. So it could be bringing up feelings about perhaps the person you used to be or things you used to do. So the angels say forgive yourself because you deserve peace, and forgive others because their transgressions are their lessons. So if she's jealous of you or acting in a negative way, that's on her. It's nothing to do with you. So just keep doing what you're doing. And remember, there's always going to be people out there that think they know better than you or think they do better than you. Your job is to just do better. So don't get involved in it. I feel you get involved in something you don't need to, okay? And the second one is, Nana Brave ditched me again by his actions. What is that he was trying to teach me? So again, same message about forgiveness. It's all a lesson of forgiveness. If you're saying someone's ditched me, okay, well, really that's on them. It's nothing to do with you. It's not about you at all. It's about the other person, what they are thinking about, what they are going through. Doesn't mean it's directly about what you're doing. So I feel the big message coming through for you here, Saranga, is you need to stop taking things personally and actually remembering that what you're doing right now is operating in your light. And if you keep doing that, the right people will be attracted to you, and anyone who needs to fall away from you will fall away until they can move forward in a higher vibrational energy. So the message here is the same. Archangel Michael is saying it's the same message, what you're going through with your friend, you know, I say friend, it says, you know, not friend, this person, and what you're going through with this person you perceive, because it's your perception that you've been ditched. Okay? Forgive your past. Forgive everything, for it's made you who you are today. So forgive everything. Forgive yourself because you deserve peace. So don't feel like you've done anything wrong. And forgive others because their transgressions are their lessons. So what they are going through and dealing with is up to them to heal. So focus on peace. I hope that helps, okay? Dominic, thank you for the donation. Hello, love, any message from Elle, please? So what's the message coming through from Elle today? What's the message from Elle? My dreams. I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we are so free and so in love. I wish I could stay there forever. So Elle has been dreaming about you very clearly and vividly. So let me bring in the dreams deck here. So what's the message coming through? Yeah, I feel you in my dreams. So this person isn't just dreaming about you. They're feeling you in these dreams as well. And that's very powerful energy. Yeah, look at this. You feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring so much happiness and peace. So your Elle is dreaming about you, or Elle is dreaming about you, and you feel like home. You feel comfortable. You know, like a comfortable feeling, like warmth and light and love. And would you, run away? So it also may have had a dream that you eloped somewhere or you went somewhere, you had a holiday somewhere. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. So this person's thinking about having time one-on-one with you because they feel, you feel like home. So this could also be about dreaming about going somewhere together, dreaming about being with you in a home environment, having a life with you, or spending time with you. However the message resonates with you. But I definitely feel you are comfort to this person, and this person is dreaming about you. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a C, great to have you here, honey. Thank you for the donation. Message from my DM, have a lovely day. And you have a lovely day as well, honey. Just to remind my moderators here, I have lost access to my chat on my phone, so I can't see what's going on in real time. So if there is any issues with anything, make sure you email me. Okay, so I can't say hi to anyone because I don't know who's in the chat, apart from where I am on the tablet here. So Karina, this is the message for you from your masculine. There is so much I didn't know, but I am now awakening to the truth of who I really am. So your person is admitting they don't know everything. So you're being asked to have patience with their journey right now. There's so much I didn't know, but I am awakening. So this sort of thing I didn't know then what I know now. So I feel your person is evolving a lot. And all my life, I never learned to open up to my feelings. So this will be a childhood wound as well that's been healed. I always ran away from facing my fears. So this person could have well have kind of been one of those kids that ran away, you know, shut the door, slammed the door, hid away, and then came out of the room when they needed to. You know, tried to deal with things within instead of speaking up or expressing themselves. And that may have carried on into adulthood. So I struggle with facing my fears. And it's not been easy for me to do this, but I have been working on it. So he's been working through his fears. He's saying, bit by bit, I'm working on it. It's scary, but I'm learning, I'm healing. So definitely feel your masculine is going through an awakening. And when the time is right, I really want the two of us to go away for a bit somewhere nice, somewhere beautiful and peaceful, to spend time together and get to know each other again. So this will be his fantasy, his dream. You know, this is what he'll think about. When we're both ready, we can spend some time together. We can get to know each other again, maybe go somewhere for a weekend or a week or have time. So I feel your person wants to have real one-on-one time with you, and that's their intention and their plan. However, right now, they're healing the aspects of himself that stop that from happening. Because your person wants to be alone with you when they can open up fully and speak the truth. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just check my chat's okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, Donna. Donna says, hi, Liz. My dad had a stroke at the weekend. Will he recover from this? And are there any messages from my love, Mark, today? Well, strokes are about stress. So I'll come back to your question, okay? So I'm just going to go back up the chat. So if everyone can send a lot of healing and love and light, please, to Donna's dad and to Donna as well. Get some prayer hands in the chat, okay? So Connie says, what is Harshit feeling for me today? Any messages from him? So what is the message coming through from Harshit? He's saying to you, I am making plans for our future. I am excited about it. Even if he's not showing it or coming forward, he's planning it in his head. And when he thinks about a future with you, he gets excited. I feel that's also about being turned on. I have never been so sure of anything in my life as I am of a future with you, especially the more I heal and transform. I need to go where I need to be first before I actually come to you. So what he's saying is, when he thinks about a future, you're in it. And he's never been so sure about anything that he's going to have a future with you. There just may be some things he needs to do first to be able to share that with you and be able to have that with you. And that could be situations, circumstances, or whatever he's dealing with. It's like he's tying up loose ends. So I definitely feel there's a future there for you guys. And he may be lying awake at night right now, having sleepless nights and anxiety about it, because this will be connected with the changes he needs to make to be able to make this happen. So you're mirroring each other. So if you're mirroring any anger, you know, if you're feeling a bit of frustration or anger, or maybe you're teary, you could be crying a little bit, it's definitely because you're connecting with what he's going through. And he's overthinking a lot of things. He's going through a lot of emotion. So there's a lot of emotion there that's being released right now. And that's causing a little bit of a delay. But it feels like the delays are soon coming to an end. So I feel there is going to be an end to delays. So let's bring in a little bit of a message for you. What can you do today? So we've got use healing crystals, heart crystals, you know, because I feels like there's a little bit of a block in communication, and it's not really the throat chakra you need to heal. It's more about the heart. So heart chakra crystals will help. And also you got the sacral chakra. So I feel if you cleanse the heart and the sacral chakra, it will assist your journey. And maybe you've done this already. You know, I did share that full moon cleansing. But you may want to use rose quartz, you may want to use some red jasper to open the sacral chakra, you may want to use green aventurine, whatever crystals you're guided to. And the angels say massage, okay, where your sacral chakra is, to open it. But, you know, if you call on the angels to bring in a healing and a cleansing to your sacral and heart chakra, it will assist your twin. because he wants to open up to you. And the sacral chakra is also about the anger, the frustration, because that's the desire he has. And he has a desire for you. You know, he's saying, I'm excited. So I feel the excitement is also connected with the sacral chakra. I hope that helps, okay? Sandy, thank you for the donation. Let's find your message. Sandy, where's your message? Will I come into union with my twin? Why is it that I've been confronted with social media where my twin is with his other girlfriend having a baby shower? I feel like sticking it on social media because you're being guided to surrender and let go. You're not going to be in union yet. Okay, this is what I'm trying to help you to understand. You know, you're still learning so much. You know, it's like you're a fledgling divine feminine finding the wings. It's like you're a caterpillar becoming the butterfly. You have to have faith in the journey here. So he's in a situation right now he needs to be in. It's a karmic contract he needs to complete. So you know that he's having a baby, and you also know how long babies take to be born. So you are aware that this year that's what he's going to be dealing with. So you're not going to be in union straight away. You know, it's not like, oh, okay, you're going to be in union tomorrow. You've got to surrender now. And watching social media, and you're saying I've been confronted with it, but you've allowed yourself to put your energy onto that. You've allowed yourself to look at it or connect with it or be triggered by it. It's all happening so you surrender and let go, and you move into the energy of acceptance so that you don't feel angry or frustrated or jealous of what he's experiencing right now. And I know how hard it is. Okay, everyone who's dealing with a karmic situation or who has dealt with this will have felt exactly the same way. But it's all about surrender and acceptance. It's about recognizing there is a reason why it's occurring. There's always a plan. So he will be learning in this situation. He'll perhaps be learning how to become a better version of himself by being a father, or by taking responsibility, or doing something different than he's done before. So instead of being triggered and angry by it all, start thinking, okay, he's learning his lessons. So I need to focus on me. I need to focus on my lessons, because twin flames come into union when you're both ready for union. And you may feel ready for union, but the fact that you're getting triggered by certain things is showing you through your own energy and vibration that you're not ready at all. You know, I've been on this journey for 26 years, and there's things still coming up in me now, and I'm like, I know I'm not ready because I'm still being triggered by this or this or this. So it's about understanding it's all a journey back to you. So instead of focusing on him right now and what he's doing, which you can't change and you can't control, you have to let it be. Focus on what you can control, which is your emotions and your life and what you're doing, and think about you a bit more. So think, okay, what does Sandy want? I'm not talking about union or anything like that. I'm talking about, what do you really want within your own life? You want peace. You want to feel happy. You want to feel content. Think about what you're doing in your career or what your hobbies are. Focus on those things, and then it takes your mind away from what he's up to, because he's in a situation right now he is learning from. And you're learning from it too. There's fear there. You know, what you have to understand is that before you came to Earth, they gave me a lot of fear. You've got to release all this fear that's coming up in you, this stress. Before you come to Earth, you will have all decided, including this girlfriend and the child, what roles you would take in each other's lives on the human plane. But when you get born, you forget all of this. So you have to learn. So, you know, you're saying, will I be in union? Twin flames always come back together. Okay, so I want to say yes to you, but I don't want you to grab onto it like I'm saying, yeah, you're going to be in union tomorrow, because it doesn't work like that. You've got wildflower. It says, live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing. So really what this means is right now what you're learning is to let go, to surrender. They give me a block there. To understand that you're not meant to be communicating right now or together right now, because there's lessons being learned. So what you're trying to do is control things, control the outcome. You've got to let that go. You've got to be free so you can grow anywhere and be bound by nothing, which means release the outcome and the attachment of everything. Go with the flow. Focus on things that you can control, like meditation, which controls your thoughts, brings you back into the present moment where you don't worry about the future or the past, and you go into a cleansing vibration. So you need to cleanse your vibration right now. So maybe do a power cleanse, go to the playlist, maybe do one of the power cleanses to cleanse your chakra system. Maybe call on Archangel Michael to help you to release and let go of any cords you're holding on to. See what Archangel Michael wants you to know. So Michael's saying, start to say yes to you and what you want. You will feel healthier and happier for it. So you got a yes, because you're saying, your question is, are we going to be in union? And the question is yes. The answer to your question is yes. However, it's not yet. So Archangel Michael is saying, if you say yes to you right now and what you want right now, I'm not talking about wanting him, that's different. I'm talking about the things you actually want in your life, peace. And it's mainly peace, happiness. You want to feel at ease. You'll feel healthier and happier for it. So right now, say yes to yourself. Give to yourself all the things that you're craving from him and you'll feel better. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation and the cat, honey. Hi, Liz, a message from my DM, please. So, what does your person want to say to you? What does your person want to say? I'm tired of having so much inner conflict. So, he's tired of it. He's tired of going round and round in circles in his mind. He's tired of all the drama that goes on in his head. He's tired of that. And he may be tired as well, so he may not be sleeping very well. He said, I just want love, joy, peace, contentment, freedom and happiness in my life. I know I'll have all these things with you. I just need to make the required changes so I can share my life with you. So tying up loose ends, sorting things out, things aligning. So pray about anything you're going through, breathe through any tension or chaos and trust. That's your message. Says you just need to surrender right now, let go and let God, release the outcome and release control. Because he's doing what he needs to do. He knows what he can have with you. He wants that with you. He's still going through a little bit of an inner battle with things he needs to tie up and free himself from. So you work on breath work, trusting the journey, giving it to God and praying about things. And I feel, Sandy, you need to hear this as well. Because this is obviously a message for you as well. You need to surrender right now, let go of the outcome, release control, pray instead, breathe and trust. I hope that helps, okay? Andrew, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, could I get a message from Melina and guidance from above? I feel she's been in hermit mode and building courage to communicate. So trust in that, okay? So the message is, I cannot get over how much I hurt you. This is still holding her back, okay? Holding herself back. Because when the card, it tried to jump up. I don't know if you saw it. It tried to come out by itself. And then it went back in the deck. So I had to pull it out. So she said, I can't get over how much I hurt you. She's aware of that, okay? I don't even quite understand it all myself. So she said, I don't really understand why I did what I did. When you can give me everything, when you're this amazing being, which you know you are, she knows how magnificent you are. She knows what you can give to her. And yet she's pushed you away and sabotaged it. So she said, I know I can't change what happened, but all I can hope and pray for is that you find it in your heart to forgive me. I'm so sorry. I love you. And obviously you've already forgiven her because you've been doing your own healing work and you know that she's sabotaging things. You know she goes into her own pain. You've been working through your own stuff and that's why you're seeing all the signs you're seeing. But this is herself. Really what she's saying is, I don't need you to forgive me. I need to forgive myself. And that's why she's in hermit mode, building this courage to communicate. So she said, I am so sorry. I do love you. I hope you can forgive me. So what's the energy around the connection right now? You've got, things are out of balance. And that's the reason why she needs to forgive herself. So she's learning how to be able to give and receive equally through self-care and service. So she's gone within to become more balanced for you. So we've got chakra cleanse. So maybe you've done a chakra cleanse. That would assist you, especially the ear chakras. Because when we do a chakra cleanse, we forget sometimes to cleanse the ear chakras because we think of all the other chakras. But, ears are still need cleansing. So you hear the right guidance and listen and bring the balance in because ears are connected with balance. There's going to be a compromise. So I feel when she does communicate, you're going to compromise, you're going to talk. You may even start seeing the infinity sign, reminding you this is eternal. So in other words, it's preparing. I don't feel she's coming yet. I feel she's still preparing. There's going to move forward though. There is going to be a forward motion and you've got the movement there. See what the other card is? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. So fate and destiny are bringing you back together. This could happen over the next 8 days, 8 weeks or between now and August time. So furthest timeline out, August, for coming back together. I feel it's way before then though. That's why you're seeing the signs. So again, you've been asked to trust the journey because the Wheel of Fortune is turning everything around. I hope that helps, okay? So just to let you know, I've lost chat in real time on my phone, so I can't see what's going on in real time. I am on the donations now. So just to let my moderators know, thank you for looking after chat for me. Obviously, I can't see what's going on. If anything does happen in the chat I need to be made aware of, please email me, okay? So Kat, thank you for the donation. I feel the need to express my opinion even if it hurts others. As if enough is enough. What kind of energy is this? Why does it pop up? Well, first of all, you've got to think, what would Jesus do? How would Jesus say this in a way that comes across kind and loving but gets my point across? Because expressing your opinion sometimes, it's only if you feel it's hurting others, remember it's what they are perceiving. So you're speaking your truth. If other people are getting hurt by that, that's on them. Because it's the way they take the information. Really, the information you're giving out is a neutral thing. It's the person receiving the information that sees it as good or bad, light or dark, something that hurts them or heals them. But it's also about you being aware of the way you're saying things, because it's okay to say that, because then you could say, well, I can say anything then. And it doesn't matter, it's not on me. But your mouth has power, your tongue has power to harm or heal. So think about the way you're saying things, because you can say things that are very honest and open. You can say things in a compassionate and kind way that still has the same effect. So it feels like what you do, you're kind of saying, I'm going to speak my truth. You want to speak your truth, but call on Archangel Gabriel to help you to speak that truth in a very gentle and perhaps kind way that heals instead of harms. But also remember what you're actually saying is your truth. It's up to the other person how they perceive the information. And why is it popping up? Why is what energy is it? It's about you speaking your truth. But the point I want to make to you is that, and I'm sure I spoke about that in the Daily Angel reading today, about your voice having power. Maybe that's something I recorded yesterday, I can't remember. But your voice has the power to harm or heal. So the message for you is clear your space. Use sage and Palo Santo to cleanse your energy. Maybe you've even been taking on other people's energies, and that could be also, causing like crossed wires or causing some kind of issue within. So cleanse yourself. Now, you don't need to use sage or Palo Santo. Some people do. It's more about cleansing your energy. You can cleanse your energy by asking the angels to cleanse you, or doing a power cleanse, or doing a meditation. But I feel you could also be carrying around other people's energy right now, and that may be affecting the way you're doing things. So what I'm feeling is, be careful with how you say things, but there's nothing wrong at all with speaking your truth. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. I can see Sandy's donated again there as well. Let me do Sandy first, who says, when will I be in contact with my twin? Is the end. That's what I've just said. It's basically the same message. Okay, because you're wanting it now, so you're holding on. You've got to release that need for it now, which is what Jesus says, and the angels, like Archangel Michael, is saying to you, you've got to say yes to yourself. So you've got a yes because you're saying, well, will I be in contact again? Yes, but you're saying when? It's not going to happen yet because he's got things he needs to do. Okay, so let's see if I can get a timeline for any communication. Is there going to be any communication with you and your twin? It's not the end, but it's the end for now. Does that make sense? It's never over with twin flames. You may even hear from him in a few weeks, okay? So there may be contact in a few weeks. It doesn't mean you're going to be in union in a few weeks or you're going to be ready for union. I don't feel you will. I feel this year is about you healing you, okay? And I feel that what's going on with him in that situation is he's becoming stronger and wiser. So see that person he's with as a catalyst. Don't judge him for being there. He's trying to do the right thing for his child, okay? But I feel there could be communication coming in a few weeks, and this could be him apologising to you or, telling you how he feels about you. And there's nothing wrong with that, but don't blow it all out of proportion. Try and find peace right now in this present moment. I know how hard it is when you want communication, but really, ultimately, this journey is a journey to surrender and let go. And you'll notice when you do that, things will move forward. I hope that helps, okay? So Ashwini, thank you for the donation, honey. 3D message from him. So what's the message from him to you right now? I feel so embarrassed by the way I treated you. I don't really know how to face you. So again, this is a huge sign that he wants to come forward. He wants to speak his truth. He wants to talk about things. He just feels embarrassed. I don't feel he's just embarrassed about the way he treated you. It's because of the whole situation. You know, he feels embarrassed for going into that situation and being in that situation. So he's saying, I don't really know how to face you. So again, remember, he's going through these things in his mind, working it out. What can I do to move forward? How can I approach you? What do I say? So the messages all paths lead to each other. You don't need to worry because he's already working out how to come towards you. So you don't need to worry. So if you're worrying, they give me fear. Let go of fear, okay? Because all paths lead back to each other. So relax, breathe, and use affirmations. And also, you're going to make it right. He will clear the karma, and then he'll make it right. Look at this: divorce, karmic endings, rulings, Libra. So this could actually move forward in a big way during the Libra season, where it's more about balance coming in. But the Libra season is kind of like September, October time. So he knows he needs to get a divorce. He knows he needs to end that karmic situation. He knows he needs to clear the karma to make it right. And that's what you're being shown. It's going to happen. Okay, it will happen. But he wants to do it the right way. It's not like he's going to come in and just mess you around. He's going to be free first. I hope that helps, okay? Sandy's donated again there. This is fear, okay? This is all fear because you're bombarding questions, which is fine. Okay, but you're in fear, okay? So obviously I can't see what's going on in real time in the chat, so I don't know if you're commenting or anything right now. But you put, my twin seems happy with his baby mummy. He's happy because he's learning what he needs to learn. It's not like he's meant to be with that person. He's got a karmic contract with that person. You're in your own pain, okay? You're perceiving it all that way. You're like, oh, he's happy, doesn't want me. What about me? Poor me. You're in victim mode, and we've all been there. There's nothing wrong with being in that energy, but you have to pull yourself up and say, I am magnificent. I am strong and capable. It doesn't mean he doesn't love you or desire or want you because he's with someone else right now. It means he's following his obligation. He's got someone pregnant, and he's following his obligation. He's doing what he thinks is right. He's trying to do the right thing. So try and understand, if he didn't do that, you wouldn't love him. Because what kind of man would he be if he wasn't taking responsibility for what he's done? You know, he certainly wouldn't be a divine masculine. So recognise that. You know, put yourself in this girlfriend's shoes. Okay, and think, how would I feel if he just disappeared on me right now when I'm dealing with this child? So you have to try and have compassion and empathy for everyone involved in the situation. And then you don't get triggered by it and think, oh, she's taking him from me, or she's doing this. Because right now it's the pain that you've got to let go of. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a K, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Angel. Tomorrow I have an interview regarding the supervisor job. Will it go well? Remember, see it going well. Visualize it going well. So what's the message coming through regarding this interview for you? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, it's destined. Okay, this is destined to happen. Things are going to turn around for you. So be very proud of yourself for what you're achieving right now. Be confident when you go into this interview. Feel yourself. Because we've got move. A rolling stone gathers no moss. So this is going to create a move. So I feel this is a very powerful move. You're going into this interview. So it's a power move. And you're going to discover things about you as well. It says, look at the early dewdrops before they disappear with the morning sun. So what this means is, be excited about this interview. Get excited about it. See it for what it is. It's a move. It's something, it's like you making a power move. So I'm seeing this as a power move. Go into it feeling strong, confident, being you, and it will go well. But I feel it's destined for you to go to this interview, okay? Which is a big sign that this could definitely be the right move for you. Now you say, Mark is quiet. How is he? And any messages from him. So what does he want to say? He said, I know I've tried to run away from our connection. I know I've tried to deny my love for you. But the truth is I can't run away from my own heart and soul. You're my heart and soul. So, you know, what he does is he gets enthralled in his work and what he's doing. And he distracts himself for that reason. But he's saying, I know, and he's apologising for this. I know I've tried to run. I know I've tried to deny it all. Because of my situation and everything else, it will be easier. But I can't run away from my heart and soul. And I feel he's in like a deep processing phase right now. So the message coming through, let's pick it up there. Yeah, strength. He's gaining strength. So strength, remember, and this is your strength and strength for himself. Strength comes from within you and above you. There is strength in kindness, so respond with love. Respond with love. Have compassion for what he's going through right now. Archangel Jophiel will help you to listen, to pause, to observe, to kind of disconnect, detach and surrender from any outcome or the need for things to happen in a certain way. Because again, this card, all paths lead back to each other. You don't need to worry. Relax about things, breathe and use affirmations. And I shared that video yesterday, with those affirmations. The reason I did that, I was sorting through a lot of my stuff on the night before I posted it yesterday. So what is it today? Well, on Monday night, I was sorting through a load of stuff and I found my own affirmation list. I hadn't seen it for ages. So I thought, right, I'm going to record myself do my own affirmations, and that's what I did. So I recorded myself doing 12 minutes of affirmations for myself, for my own journey, things that I'm manifesting in my life. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to record some for the channel as well. So I did another recording, because obviously I can't put certain things into the recording for me, because those things are I'm doing. And that's why I say incorporate your own stuff in there. So you could say, everything I do is successful, everything I do goes well, or, I'm in a wonderful position, whatever it is, add that into those affirmations. So it's really powerful if you do that. So I really do recommend everyone watching, if you want to say affirmations, you want to boost yourself, record yourself speaking affirmations. Write down what you want to say and then record yourself speaking perhaps 8 minutes of affirmations, and then listen to it before you fall asleep, or when you're in a meditative state. And because it's your own voice speaking to you, it has a really profound effect on you. I hope that helps. Okay. Lise, thank you for the donation. Can I please have a message for me from my Ellie and from the angels? What is the situation with him right now? So what does he want to say? I often pick up the phone to call you, and I've written many text messages to you, but every time my mind starts racing at 100 miles an hour and I chicken out. So what he's saying is he's wrote messages out. He just has chickened out before he's pressed send, or he's picked the phone up, or he's tried to come forward in some way. And then his heart goes 100 miles an hour. So he's having heart activation. So you may be picking up on that. If you've been having a beating heart, or issues with your heart missing a beat, or just feeling anxiety in some way, it's because of what he's going through. He's saying the fear takes over, and I worry that you may not want me, or you may not want to know me anymore after everything that's happened. So his fear gets in the way. So right now he's trying to overcome his fear of reaching out to you. So he wants to reach out to you again, and you'll be sensing this. So yeah, he's missing you right now just as much as you're missing it. He's in pain from not being with you just as much as you're in pain from not being with him. But the pain is also bringing in a healing. Yeah, planning and processing. Says there's going to be a solution. There's a decision coming in the silence. There's going to be a breakthrough. So you may see penguins. So if you've been seeing penguins, it's a big message about a breakthrough coming in. So I do feel he is going to communicate to you. So what's the message from the angels for you right now? Yeah, courage. He's gaining courage to move forward. It says, when picking roses, don't fear the thorns. So remember, the beautiful rose comes with thorns. You're that beautiful rose. But he's got to move forward, and if there's any prickliness. So that's also reminding you when he does move forward towards you, which he will, when he does reach out, to not be prickly or thorny with him, which I know you won't, but it's about not dredging up the past or being at peace. I hope that helps. Okay, so we're going to do a message for Don. It says, my dad had a stroke at the weekend. Will he recover? So I'm so sorry he's going through that now. A stroke is all they're giving me. As soon as I'm connecting with this, they give me face issues. Now, obviously, I know that when you have a stroke, you have face issues, but they're giving me tingling in the face. And that may have been perhaps one of the first signs he had. So he intuitively knows what to do. So this is what you have to remember, Donna. I know it's hard when anything happens to our family. And stroke is about stress. Okay, it's about it's signals that aren't going to the brain properly. So it's also stress. So he may have been very, very stressed about something before this happened. So he intuitively knows what to do. So obviously when you're healing from something, you will intuitively know what to do. Your body knows what to do. Your brain knows what to do. Even though there may have been signal disruption, it's like the angel's saying he will know what to do. He will know how to get better and heal and recover. And he's obviously getting it checked out for his own peace of mind. So that he's doing the right thing. He's being checked out, and he needs to bring peace into his mind. The message I've got coming through is if he brings peace into his mind, if he can find a calm state of mind, then he will intuitively know how to heal. So really, ultimately, it's up to the self, remember. He has a choice how he's going to deal with what he's gone through. So if I bring in the Heal Your Body book by Louise Hay, which is a great book to have in the cupboard, by the way, if we go to stroke, it says, with stroke, sometimes it's like the spiritual reason is giving up, resistance, rather die than change, rejection of life. So it's like he's going through a lot of fear, or that he needs to change in some way. So the affirmation is life is change, and I adapt easily to the new. I accept life, past, present, and future. So he may not be accepting something in his life. Okay, he could be struggling with that. So I'm not saying he's rejecting life or he'd rather die than change. It's like he's rejecting something in his life and he needs to accept it instead. But the message I've got to give to you is that if he accepts things and, he finds peace, he's going to recover. But it says choice, remember, we always have a choice. And when we go through these things, we have a physical choice what we do. We have an emotional choice what we do. So you can't control that. You've just got to be there for him and accept the choices he makes, I suppose. I hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from DM? Today's 3D self-thoughts and feelings. So what's he going through? What's he going through? What do you need to know? I see you doing well and it makes me so proud of you. So this is a huge sign for you to keep doing what you're doing, because in his eyes you're doing well. Now that could be you surrendering or being at peace. It could be your job you're doing, or just you being you, or working on service, or whatever you're doing. He's proud of you. He's saying you're the strongest and the most beautiful woman I've ever known. So he's saying you are strong and you're beautiful. So he's inspired by you. So this is a huge sign for you to continue doing you. To continue doing what you've been doing, because it's working for you. And he's saying, I'm so lucky to be the one who has the chance to be loved by you. So he's inspired by you, he's in awe of you, he looks at you and he's proud of you. So keep doing what you're doing because it's working, okay? And then the thing that's causing a problem is conflict. Now this could be in or out of conflict. So he may be going through some battles in his mind. He could be going through things with people around him in the physical world he's in. So the message for you is don't get involved. Remember, you're being protected. So don't get involved in drama, arguments, or gossip. Pull your energy back to you until it passes. So you're being shown your protection. Okay, the separation is protection, or if you're feeling the silence or a blocking or a ghost and anything like that, it's all protection right now. Because he may well be trapped in a situation he needs to release himself from. So you're being guided to have patience right now and have faith in divine timing. And you could feel you're trapped in a situation that you need to release. So your journey is in divine timing. So let go of judgment, forgive everything, be patient, and remember everything is happening for lessons and growth. I hope that helps, okay? So just to let you know, guys, I haven't got access to my chat in real time because it froze on my phone right at the beginning of the live. But obviously I am in chat, where I am. So thank you for being here to whomever is here right now. Just so you know, I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm just prioritising the donations right now. And if you are here and you're enjoying this and you're receiving something from it, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. So Judy, thank you for the donation. Remember, if something's resonating with you, even if it's not directly for you, take the message, claim it, because it's for you, okay? So Judy, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I hope you're well. It's really good to see you today. Thank you for being here, honey. May I have guidance about my journey and messages from my twin? So what does your person want to say to you right now? So your person is saying, I'm working on forgiving myself for all the pain and hurt that I've caused you. How can I do that to you? So your person feels like they've messed this up and they give me fear. Okay, they've messed this up in some way, whether it's something they've done or not done, or something they've said or not said. There's a lot of regret there. How could I do that to you? But really, it's not about you, it's about themselves. They're really thinking, how could I do that to myself? Because you are one, remember. How could I mess this up for us? It's like he's speaking to himself. So he's working on forgiving himself so he's able to move forward. And he's communicating to you right now through music. So he said, I always listen to music. And I sing along as a way of speaking to you from afar, letting you know how much I miss you and the love I feel for you. Do you hear me? So you're being spoken to in music. So the message from your angels is to pay attention to the songs that you are connecting with, because they're giving you a message. And it flew out. So the message is, yeah, you're sorry for all the pain. Sorry. So you may hear songs about apologies or saying sorry. but he's apologising for all the pain he's caused you, and that's what he intends to make up for. So right now he's not in a position where he can actually come forward physically because he's working through his fears and his own regrets and issues. But when the time is right, he will. And until then, he's communicating with you through music. I hope that helps, okay? Jennifer, thank you for the donation. Message from Adam. What does Adam want to say? Straight out. First card is, I can't stop thinking about you. Okay, so, and he keeps coming through with this message. I can't stop thinking about you because I'm yours always and forever. And that's a big message about you being twin flames. So, you know, if there has been any doubt, if you've gone through any doubt about the label or anything like that, this is the angels really confirming to you what you do know inside, because you are eternal beings, whether you see it as twin flames, having a soul connection or whatever it is. He said, I can't stop thinking about you even after all this time. So he knows it's been a long time since you've connected. And he's saying, after all this time, I still can't stop thinking about you. You always tend to pop into my mind, even at the most random moments. So, and that's what happens, you know. They could just be doing something normal and you pop into the mind. So he definitely is feeling you. He's just caught between two worlds right now. You know, it's like he's wherever he is and it's where he wants to be. So this is something's causing conflict. Now, it could be a karmic situation, but a karmic situation doesn't necessarily mean a person. It can be fear. Can be wherever he is in his life. You know, it's like he's not yet ready to step up and be the person that you fully want him to be, or that he fully intends to be. So he's caught between where he is and where he wants to be, and that's what he's working on. And he's apologising. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm sorry for all the pain I've caused you. You didn't deserve any of it. So he is apologising. And he's asking, is it true? He's saying, I heard you were dating someone. Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. Now, you may feel that way too. This could be a mirrored energy here. Because it feels like he's wondering, there's curiosity here. I'm wondering if you're dating someone. I'm wondering what you're doing. So I feel he's trying to test the water a little bit to see how the land lies with you. You know, to see what you're doing. So I'm not saying it's like he's heard you dating someone. He may feel that you are wanting to move on, or maybe you've been thinking about dating someone, or maybe you have dated someone, or maybe you've been hit up on social media, or, you know, you're getting yourself out there a little bit, or whatever. Or maybe you're thinking about meeting someone, whatever it is, and he can sense that. And it's making him want to take action more, okay? Because he's saying, please tell me it isn't true. You know, he doesn't want you with anybody else. And obviously he's got no right to say that to you if he's not with you, but that's how he feels. He can't help how he feels. And maybe you're wondering, are you dating someone else? What's going on? Especially with me pulling that card, you may go into fear and think, oh, there's a karmic situation. But that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he's caught between two worlds. He feels like he's wherever he is, but he wants to be there with you, but fear's holding him back. So you're going to give the journey time to unfold. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you for the donation. Is Maddie moving on and is it working? So is Maddie moving on and is it working? So let's see what's going on here. So if Maddie has tried to move on, it's not working because there's burden there. Okay, let's see what the other cards are here. Your journey is guided, okay, and it's guarded as well. But it feels like you're being guided back together, but it's not balanced. Okay, so right now, if Maddie was with you, it wouldn't work right now because it's not balanced. That means that Maddie isn't feeling balanced. You may not be feeling balanced. It may not feel like it's you know, balanced in any way, shape or form to be what you want it to be because there's burdens. So I'm not necessarily feeling like there's someone else around this person because I feel you're meant to be. You know, you've got 10 of Cups there, which I feel is what you're moving towards. You belong together. However, there's burdens there right now. Now, I'm not feeling it's like a relationship burden. It could be, but I'm not picking up on it. So what that means is it's not anything for you to even concern yourself with. It's more, it could be a family burden here or a financial burden. I feel that there's some burden that Maddie is carrying around that Maddie needs to release first to be able to move into a relationship, whether it's with you or anyone else. So there's too much burden there for a relationship to work right now. And that's causing an imbalance. And, you know, you're always being guided back together anyway. So I feel that Maddie is aware that you're the light. So it doesn't matter who Maddie is with or where Maddie is or what's going on with Maddie. Maddie knows that you're the one that you're meant to be with. It's like you're being guided back together. So this is that magnetic attraction. So what does Maddie want to say to you? What does Maddie want to say to you? So Maddie is saying to you, every night I go to sleep, I yearn for your touch. So Maddie is yearning for you. Okay, my desire for you and your body is more than I can even begin to describe. So you're going to feel it at night. So Maddie may well be busy in the day with all these burdens or whatever's going on. But at night, there's all that yearning and longing there, lying awake at night thinking of you. So I don't feel there's anyone there. Feels like Maddie is sleeping alone thinking about you and yearning for you. So I don't feel it's over between you. And if Maddie is trying to move on, it's not working. I hope that helps, okay? Maria, thank you for the donation. Hi, love, good morning. Can I get messages and guidance from Jesus? What he wants me to focus on currently, or the guidance I'm being led to take for the journey, and how is S doing? So what does Jesus want to say to you? I will not leave you comfortless, I will come to you. So what Jesus is saying is, whenever you need me, I'm right there. I won't leave you struggling with anything. I'll be there to comfort you. I'm there to help you. And this is like him coming to you, because you're calling on it. And I have to say, I love it when people ask me to use Jesus cards, because I love Jesus so much, And he's saying the door is open. I'm with you every step of the way. You're not alone. So he's saying focus on the knowingness that you are surrounded by love and that he is with you. So what Jesus really asking you to focus on is the knowingness that he's there. Okay, that you are not alone, that you're not doing this journey on your own, that there's no need for you to fear because you are protected. Yeah, separation is preparation. Says focus on you. So you're saying, what does Jesus want me to focus on? He's saying focus on you and trust that no matter what the circumstances or situation, that you will reunite when the time is right. So give it to God, breathe, have a cry if you need to, have a scream if you need to, and then smile about things and trust the journey. Call on Mother Mary as well to give you comfort, and call on Archangel Raguel to harmonise things, to bring you back together at the right time. So what does your twin want to say to you? He said, I know I've tried to run away from our connection. I know I've tried to deny my love for you, but the truth is I can't run away from this love. You are my heart and soul. You are my heart and soul. So he's apologizing for trying to run. Remember, he's not running from you. He's running from himself. So what the angels are saying right now is give to yourself. I hope that helps, okay? Arms donated again. They're saying messages from my person. So what does your person want to say? And obviously we've just answered a question about Maddie. So the message is this. This is from your person. Our story is not yet ended. In fact, it's only just building up to the climax. I not only have hope that we will be together again, I also trust and believe that when the time is right, we will have the most beautiful life together, because we are meant to be together. We were born in this lifetime for each other. So your person is aware that you're going to end up together and it's not over between you, and that's what you need to know. So you've got to relax about the journey and find peace. I hope that helps, okay? The Dollface, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, message from Tyrone for our connection, please. So what's the message from Tyrone today? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. It really does help, okay? We've only got 38 likes today. Let's get them up a bit, please. Come on, mods. I can't see what's going on in real time because I lost my chat, by the way. But hopefully everyone's enjoying themselves and having a good time and receiving the information they need. And if you are, hit that thumbs up button. It's a way of giving back to me, and it takes seconds, okay? So this is what Tyrone is saying to you. I really would love for us to have another chance at this love. Chance for us to do things differently. So he's aware he's messed things up and his behaviour causes problems sometimes, and he wants another chance, okay? And he said, I hope you'll be willing to give me the opportunity to prove to you how much I've grown up and changed. So he has been growing up along this journey, spiritual growth, finding himself, and he's in awe of the person you are. He's saying your beauty, your power, your strength lights me up inside. So this is also reminding you to keep doing you. You're not doing anything wrong. You're doing everything right. So what do the angels want you to know about your journey? You've got the union and the stag here. So you've got the yes. So it's all going to work out in a beautiful way. No matter how it seems, it's all going to be fine. Okay, have faith in your journey and trust the process and the timings. And you've got the fall, which means things are falling into place. So this could also be about the fall season as you move towards October time. easier times ahead. A new chapter is coming. There's no need to worry. Things are going to get better. There will be a recovery. Archangel Raphael is also bringing a healing in. So this could be connected with anything you're going through in your physical self, like ascension symptoms. Improvements are on the way. So the message is things are falling into place. Let's see if he's had a dream about you, because I feel he's dreamed about you. Yeah, the weird things we dream about is how we release and purge our deep-rooted fears. So he may be having weird dreams, but he has been dreaming of you. And he's saying dreaming is an opportunity for me to be honest with you. So he's been honest with you in dreams. So if you have any vivid dreams, and it doesn't matter whether they're weird or they make sense or not, he's going to be honest with you in his dreams. I hope that helps, okay? Misty Blue, thank you for the donation, honey. Let me try and find your question. Where's your question? Misty Blue, Misty Blue. Okay, where's your question? Just bear with me while I try and find Misty's question, because I haven't got access to real chat. You put Donna, something told me to get up and listen to Liz. Here I am. Oh, there you are. What will Raina do next towards us in approximately how many days? Okay, so what does he want to say first of all? What's, without any need for anything to happen, what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say? So he's saying to you, I'm working on healing my life. So understand this. He's healing himself. Okay, now that takes time. You can't put timelines on it. You can't say, what's he going to do in the next 7 days? Because he's healing his life right now, including childhood wounds and clearing karmic debts and things he needs to release so he can be free. Now remember, the wood snake is helping him with that. So you've got to be at peace with the process of the journey and the when and the how. He's saying the moment I'm ready, I'll be knocking on your door. So he's saying it may not be right now, but as soon as I'm ready, as soon as I'm feeling healed, as soon as I'm in the right energy, I'm going to be knocking on your door. So his intention is to come knocking on your door, whether that's actually meaning he's going to come and bang on your door physically, or he's going to be messaging you or, making an effort. So he is going to do that. Now let's see if we can get a timeline for these wounds. So when's he going to be ready to come banging down your door? When's he going to be ready to do that? So the first card coming out is August. So something big is shifting here between now and August time and September. So this could well happen either in August and September or between now and August and September. So let go of the when and all of that, because he's saying, I've got to heal these wounds and then I'm going to bang down your door. So what I'm feeling with this, Misty, is he's going to be ready to come to you the right way, which is more important than what's going to happen in the next few days between August and September. And the yellow energy is the things, in your solar plexus. So you're going to feel it anyway. And the yellow is about hope. There's so much hope there. And the pink is romance. So he's going to be in the energy of romance. He's going to be able to come to you the way that he wants to. And he's saying this card's moving as well. He's saying, I imagine all sorts of negative scenarios happening if I come towards you, which puts me into more fear. I don't think I would be able to survive being rejected by you. So it's not that he doesn't want to come forward. He goes into fear. And that can cause an issue. Okay. So what else do you need to know about the next few days? Or, yeah, you're loyal to each other no matter what. So what you need to know is you are loyal to each other no matter what the circumstances are. So you may see a dog. And a dog may act a bit strange towards you, which means the dog perhaps stops and looks at you. Or it's not like you're just going to see a dog and like, right, that's a sign of loyalty. You're going to have a dog acting in a nice way towards you, or in a way that makes you stop and look, and you're thinking, wow, that's a sign of loyalty there. I hope that helps, okay? The closest star, and he said the closet star then, the closest star. So the closet, there could be something that needs to come out into the open there. Obviously, everything happens for a reason. So there could be something needing to be revealed, okay? So the closest star, what a beautiful name, by the way. My girl changed negatively. So again, that could be about something needing to come out into the open, okay? I deeply love her. Should I give up on her or try to fix it? Well, first of all, if you deeply love her, you can't give up. What you can do is surrender and give it to God. And remember, you can't fix everything. You have to allow things to happen naturally. Whenever we aren't talking, I do better in my work. So what you're really saying is when we're in separation, I feel better. Even though you'll go through moments where you'll panic and go into anxiety, you feel more at peace. Okay, they give me a headache. It feels like when you're in contact or you talk, it gets like there's a lot of pressure there. So when you're not contacting each other, the pressure goes away, so you're able to focus more on your work. You're able to focus more, and that's because separation is very cleansing. It's also preparation phase. So I feel really what I'm guided to share with you is right now, instead of trying to fix everything, which causes tension and forced energy, where it's stress, it's like tension, just allow. And you can call on your angels for assistance, okay? You can call on Archangel Raguel, who is the harmonizer, to bring in a healing. So what do you need to know? So just know that they want you, okay? They know what they want and they want you. So you want each other, okay? But you're both gaining wisdom right now. You've got the owl there, the lion, you've got Leo as well. So this could be something moving forward between you, between now and the Lionsgate portal. Yeah, there's fear there. So what should you do? Okay, you got the Eight of Swords. You've got to move out of this trapped energy. When you're together right now, it feels trapped, and that's why they give me a headache when I'm connecting with this. So it feels like right now you need time for yourselves. I feel having time out for yourself will help. It doesn't mean the connection goes away or you move on. It means you just surrender for now. For now, whether it's the next few hours, the next few days, the next few weeks, however it is, just allow things to unfold. I don't feel you need to do anything right now, but just feel more relaxed because you're feeling in this trapped energy. There's trapped energy there that needs to be released. So I definitely feel this person's still got feelings for you. If they've changed in a negative way, there's a lot of things they need to heal within themselves. Yeah, what she's saying is, your girl is saying, I'm working on forgiving myself for all the pain and hurt I've caused. How could I do that? How could I do that to you or myself? So I feel there just needs to be a little bit of a time out. Okay, so just give it some time right now. You don't need to fix anything. The way you fix things sometimes is by giving space. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Love messages from Nana Breve. I miss him tons. It's unconditional. So what's the message coming through? Let me bring in a message from Archangel Michael. So the message coming through is God is good. Okay, that God is in charge of your life and he will not let you down. Now, what I'm feeling here is if you let go of all the struggle and drama, then, Nana won't let you down at the end of the day because God is not going to let you down. So I feel you've just got to allow the journey to unfold naturally instead of trying to control things. So God is in charge of your life. God is in charge. So recognize that. You can try and control things all you want, but it's up to God at the end of the day. He knows best. He knows what's right for you. He knows when you need to be protected. And I feel this is a protection phase right now. So he's not going to let you down. And at the right time, Nana won't let you down. So you've got forgive and heal the past. Release all blame and be more understanding. Because when you cleanse yourself and you surrender, then things move forward. You're mirroring each other right now. So I feel what you need to do is be at peace and know that God is in charge. That's the message for you. I hope that helps, okay? So Connie, thank you for the donation. Can I get messages from Harshit from the Love Tarot deck? This is the Love Tarot deck, okay? So what's the message from Harshit for you? What's the message coming through? He's saying tears. When I think about you, I cry. So he does get emotional. So there has been tears there. Okay, so a lot of emotion, tears, feelings, maybe listening to music, having a cry, maybe crying when he's on his own. So there is emotion there. So it's like I said, I have cried about you. I do cry about you. So I want to bring in the dark truths, okay? So what else does he want to say? What else does he want to say? He's saying, I'm thinking, I've been hearing songs and music that reminds me of you, and it makes me want to reach out even more. So I feel he's listening to music and it's making him emotional. And he may be having a tear or two or having a cry. But I feel he's doing that when he's perhaps on his own. So there are tears there. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation. May I get a message from Frank? He wrote yesterday, they're moving from the house on Saturday. And he feels his wife is picking on him all the time. I feel sorry for them, thank you. Well, obviously it's because his wife will be doing that because she knows it's over. So in a way, she's kind of taking it out on him because she's not facing her own pain. Okay, so it's her way of dealing with her own pain. So try and have compassion for that. Remember, it's just him getting more and more angry and more fed up with the situation. So he's saying to you, I would love for us to sit down and talk lovingly and openly. And that's what his intention is. You know, he wants to be able to open up vulnerably to you and tell you how he feels, and the time is coming for that. So he is going to sit down and talk to you about everything. You've just got to give him time to do that. And he kind of feels like he would like to do that with his wife as well. You know, he wants to end that amicably, and he doesn't feel very amicable right now. There's a lot of pain there. So yeah, will you listen? It's like he's thinking, will you listen to me, to his wife? Will you listen to me? There's things I want to say to you. But are you going to hear me out if I tell you how I feel? Because how he feels is he's had enough. You know, it's over and done with, and he needs a fresh start. And that's what he's saying, like, will you believe me? So it feels like he wants to sit down and talk to you, but he also would like to talk to her to just clear the air and get it all out in the open. I feel that's really what he's struggling with. Well, because she's not really listening to anything he says. She's snapping and shouting and, you know, being angry. So he can speak, and you remember, you can speak sometimes, but people hear what they want to hear. So he's saying, will you believe me? Do you believe that I've had enough of this? It's like he's trying his hardest to break free, okay? So this is why it's so important for you to give him time and space and allow him to deal with this himself, because he's learning who he is. He said, I feel like there's a reason we have been brought together. He says, like, we have a mission together and I want to be part of that, so I'm learning my lessons. Remember, this is one of his lessons he has to learn to be able to be in a relationship with you and to have that future with you. So you are going to sit down and have an open conversation about this. And I feel he may even say to you, she doesn't listen to me. You know, she's not believing in what I'm trying to tell her. It's like she's not allowing herself to recognise fully it's done. And that's because of her own fear, you know. But they're holding each other back. And that's why the tower is falling. The tower is falling. You don't have to do anything. You just have to strap in for the ride, because it's already all going on. So you just got to be patient and trusting and believing in the love that you share. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation. Give me a little block there. Message from Emma about our last conversation. So if there hasn't been any blocks, then, you know, that's going to get sorted out. It feels like clearing the air. I feel so embarrassed by the way I treated you. I don't know how to face you. Let's see what the other one is. I know I've tried to run from the connection and deny my love for you, but the truth is I can't run away from my heart and soul. You are my heart and soul. So whenever the last conversation was, he feels like maybe he's embarrassed about something, and this could be because maybe he didn't speak something, or this could be something to do with the past. Because the thing is, whenever I connect with Em's energy, it's always very open. It's always very loving towards you. And now he's saying, I feel embarrassed by the way I treated you or the way I did something. So maybe he feels embarrassed about something. He's, you know, I mean, I know that, like you said, he's met your kids and he felt very good about that. But maybe he felt embarrassed about something to do with that. Maybe he didn't feel good enough in some way. And he doesn't quite know how to face you, so he may have tried to run. So if he has, there has been a block, because they give me a little block in the throat chakra. So maybe he has pulled his energy back a little bit because he's been trying to work through some insecurity within himself. But he's saying, you're my heart and soul. So he knows he can't run from you or hide from you. He has to communicate, and he doesn't want to run or hide either. So I'm not feeling like it's it's going to be one of them situations where you don't hear from him for ages. It's more he's gone within to work something out. Yeah, because you're his dream come true. And he doesn't want to let you down. He's so afraid of letting you down. He gets embarrassed about that. He feels insecure because you're his dream come true. And that can make him defensive. So if he is a bit defensive right now, understand it's not because he doesn't want you or he doesn't desire you. You're his dream. He's afraid of letting you down. And he doesn't want to feel like he's made a mistake. That's the message. So sit with the message. I hope that helps, okay? Giselle, thank you for the donation. Giselle says, where's your message? Any messages for my Abe? Okay, so what does Abe want to say to you? And a hi to you as well, honey. So he's saying to you, I can't lose you. So he may be afraid of losing you right now. I'm doing what it takes to ensure that I don't lose you. You were everything to me. So he's saying, you're everything to me, I can't lose you. What I'm feeling is he may have had a dream where he lost you. He may have had a vivid dream about you. And he may have felt like he lost you in some way and it's caused him pain. He says, yes, the dream you had about me, I dreamt that too. Okay, so you've been dream sharing. You've had a vivid dream. You may have dreamt about him in some way, he's dreamt that too. But I feel he's worried about losing you and it's causing him pain. It's going to make him take action. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, going through major change and transformation right now to be able to become the magician, to be able to move forward. So this is the death card, where I'm seeing it as the magician. Okay, so I feel like he's going through big changes to take control of his life, to move forward towards you, because he doesn't want to lose you. So he's going to do what it takes to have you in his life. So I feel you're being guided to be patient and trusting. I've got a message for you. I feel it's this one here. So the message for you is, Wildflower, yeah, let go of the need to force or make anything happen. It says, live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing. So let go of the attachment or the need for something to happen and just allow things to unfold. And I feel like what he's also saying to you is, I'll be wherever you are. I would move wherever you want to move to. I would do anything to be with you. It's like it doesn't matter. He would give everything up to be with you, and that's what you may have to do. I hope that helps, okay? Gita, thank you for the donation. Can I get messages from Arnjon? So what does Arnjon want to say? So Arnjon is saying to you, I have to admit I check up on you to see how you are doing and what you are up to. I can't help myself. I need to know. So you may well be watching your social media, kind of looking around your profile and trying to work out what you're doing. So he's curious about you. Always remember that you and I are one. The choices that you make, I make too, in a different way in many cases. But I'm always following in your footsteps. So you're being reminded here, you're mirrors of each other. So it's very likely you see mirrored numbers like 1221 or 1331, or you start seeing them. Even 1111 is a mirrored number. Or you're going to be doing things at the same time. So you may be making some decisions in your life, and he's making decisions in his life at the same time. So you're following suit. Twin flames do things like wake up at the same time in the night, or go to the toilet at the same time, or eat the dinner at the same time. They're not even aware of these things. So I feel you're mirroring each other. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? So just to let you know, if you're watching this with me in real time, I haven't got access to my chat right now because it froze ages ago, okay? So I don't know what's going on. So if anything is, moderators, if I need to know anything, make sure you email me, okay? Because I've no idea if I've still got sound or if anything weird's going on. I've got no idea. So Patricia says, this for Patricia Bazari. Thank you for the donation. Lovely shirtless. Thank you, honey. What does my twin soul want me to know? Yes, they received many return, reunion, homecoming signs knocking on my door. So what's the message? Okay. He needs to come to terms with making a decision, and you have to let him do that in his way. So what he's really saying is, I need to make a decision. I've got to come to terms with that decision. Now, this could be about moving towards you or doing something in his life, whatever it is he needs to do, and you have to let him do it. So again, this is about you learning patience and having trust in the timings and the process. It says, don't get involved, focus on inner peace. So it's like you don't need to involve yourself in, the workings of what he's doing. You just need to focus on you, inner peace, and the journey will move forward. Have compassion, empathy, release judgment, be impartial and do you. That's your message. So what do we need to know about what he's going through? He's saying to you, our story is not yet ended. In fact, it's only just building up to the climax. I not only have hope that we'll be together again, I trust and believe when the time is right, we will have the most beautiful life together. Because we are meant to be together. We were born in this lifetime for each other. So it's like he's saying, I was born for you and you were born for me, and we are going to have another beginning. So this is about the story not being ended, because again, that resonates with what you've been through before. The story hasn't ended, even though to perhaps people looking at things, they would think, oh, it's ended, it's over. But it's not, it's just beginning. It's like a fresh new beginning. I feel the climax is also about the fire and the desire and the Kundalini rising and the way things are moving. So you got the 9 of Spears. The message for you is to not give up, which I know you're not going to do. It's like he's saying that to you. So his message to you is, please don't give up. I will get there. I'm focused on money. So he may be dealing with money so he can spoil you. So he wants to spoil you. So the message is, when he comes to you, he's going to spoil you. That means he's going to buy you gifts. He's going to take you out. He's going to treat you like a queen because that's what you deserve. He said, I want to give you the good life. And I feel that's because he wasn't able to do that before. I want to spoil you with gifts and trips and everything you could ever need or want. You deserve nothing less. And I'm currently focused on my career and finances because my mate, he can't communicate this yet, by the way. My main priority is financial stability, so I can spoil you. Isn't that powerful? And the red is also connected with the root chakra moving forward. So I feel he's making big changes in his career or in his finances so he can actually make your dreams come true. Not that you need him to do that, but he intends to. I hope that helps, okay? Katie, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I need guidance because I work in a call centre and the campaign where I'm at, they're making lots of changes and it's uncomfortable. I don't like the project manager. Now these things can come up to make you aware that something needs to change. So if things feel uncomfortable, God's pruning your tree. He's making you feel that way for a reason. It's like he's saying, okay, something has to change. So you either have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable or recognise there may be something else I'm meant to do. So there could well be a career change coming up here. Okay, so the message coming up here is Seven of Spears. You may feel like you're fighting right now. There's good news on the way. I feel like there could be a fight coming up for a change. I'm getting the message here. There could be a new job in the horizon. So what do you need to know? Yeah, there's an ending. There's going to be an ending here for a new beginning. So you may leave a position or be terminated. However, there's always a new opportunity ahead. You may change career entirely. So this is happening so you can move forward. Now, you have to understand this. A rejection is a redirection. So you're being redirected to something else, whether you decide to leave or something happens with this project manager and, you kind of get terminated, whatever it is, it's coming so you can invest in something else. So invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risk, but save something to fall back on. So maybe the time now is to get your house in order, which means perhaps get some money in the bank or, make sure you're not overspending in any way, because I feel there's a change coming in. It's going to be a good change. So, pulling that ending card, it's like, yeah, look at this new life. So there's definitely something new coming in. It says you get a fresh start. You're called to bring a new perspective to your job. You may get a tempting offer. So if you want to stay where you are, you may just have to look at it differently, okay? And look for the good things, the positive things in there. But I feel the real message I've got coming in is there's a fight coming so you can move towards something better. I hope that helps, okay? I don't know why I'm trying to lift the chat up. It froze ages ago. So the closest star, thank you for the donation. God told me in 2019 I would be successful if I focused on my health, but it's been years. I feel like there is a genuine block or curse on me. Well, first of all, if you're thinking that, that's what you're creating, okay? Because you can call on Archangel Michael to remove anything negative, anything not of the light. I don't feel there's a generational curse on you. I feel your journey is in divine timing. So if something hasn't manifested yet, it's because it may not be the right time, that's all. And you've got to be at peace with the process, okay? So let's bring in a message from God first of all. So what does God want to say to you? Fear is not real. So I definitely don't feel there's a curse on you or a block, like a genuine block or anything like that. It's fear. That's you seeing things through the eyes of fear, not love. Fear is not real. So God is saying fear is not real. Move beyond that feeling or, that thought or that, thinking that way, because that's causing a block in itself. So what's the message coming through from the universe for you? So the message coming through is the past is behind you now. So drop the fears and doubts. So instead of thinking about 2019, you're in 2025. So think, right, the time is now. Everything is moving forward now. So even though you may feel a little uncomfortable at the moment and slightly anxious over what's coming next, you're being urged to bring yourself back to the present moment, because your recent prayers have been heard and are currently being worked on. So it's like God saying everything's been worked on for you. It's all in divine timing. What you're doing is focusing on the past or the timelines or, be at ease in the now and affirm everything is working out for me. Everything is exactly as it's meant to be. This situation is working in my favour. So if you're affirming those things, you're creating great things in your life. Let's see if there's going to be a movement this year for you. When a good thing's going to come in, and you can choose to focus on good things now. But when is a change coming? July. Something big is going to happen in July. There's going to be a big movement connected with whatever you're asking about in July. So you must raise your vibration, change your perception, and everything will shift forward. I hope that helps again. This could also be connected with romance. Dreams, thank you for the donation. One of my person's current feelings towards me and true intentions regarding the future. Will he confess how he truly feels about me? So what's he saying, okay? So he's saying to you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not responding to your messages. I just wasn't ready. Now, your messages, it doesn't necessarily mean you've reached out. I feel this about him struggling to open up, okay? So he said, I'm sorry for not responding to your messages or opening up. I just wasn't ready. And I don't know how to respond to you without making things worse than they already are. I'm working on it, though. So I feel you've got to give him time to open up to you. You've just got to give him that time, because he will in time if you give him that time. Instead of trying to force it, thinking, why isn't he opening up to me? Or when's he going to tell me how he feels? Or what does he want? You've just got to be in the flow right now of the journey and how things are unfolding. Because I feel when I'm connecting with his energy, it's a very uplifting energy I'm connecting with. Yeah, love, it's all there, the feelings. And that's when it's like, oh, when he's around you, it's a breath of fresh air. He feels like you're his one. He feels the love. The connection very powerfully and deeply. He just may be struggling to open up because he feels vulnerable, and he's got to get comfortable with being vulnerable. So you've got to give this time, okay? So you will come together, you will compromise, you will make up, there will be a balanced approach, there will be equal effort, because this is true love. It's moving into alignment. Okay, so this is definitely a huge sign that everything is shifting in the right direction. There's nothing wrong apart from what you're perceiving to be wrong. So his dark truth is he's saying, I can do anything with the power of your love. You give me the strength and confidence to be me. So you just keep being you. And at the right time, he's going to open up to you, because he's saying, nobody seems to get me or understand me but you. I feel alone. So I feel he's felt very alone in his life, and he struggled to open up. And he may have felt alone as a child. So he wasn't in a position as a child where he could actually open up to people. So he kept it all inside, and that's affected him. So he's making a decision here to be able to come forward to you, and it's going to be unexpected. So in other words, what the message here is, he's already making that decision to tell you how he feels. He's already making that decision to tell you and show you that you are priority to him, but it's going to happen unexpectedly. So just be in the moment, keep doing what you're doing, because things are working out. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from David, and will I serve new paid clients soon? So what does David want to say? So the message coming through is, I feel so lost without you in my life. So he's definitely missing you. And the message for you is, keep shining your light. Because you might think, well, okay, how am I going to help him to come forward? What do I need to do? Keep shining your light bright. He's saying, keep shining your light bright for me, my love. You're the light that keeps me going on my darkest days. So when he's feeling lost, you're the lighthouse. And your light, remember, guides him to you. He said, I can now see there was a lot I needed to heal in my life. The way I acted, the way I did, the way I said things, everything I said, it was all a result of my own fears, traumas and past hurts. I'm healing my life so I can be with you. So he's going through a healing, and he's got to feel lost to experience that. So your message here is to keep shining your light. Now, the way you do that is working on your business, working on service, doing the things you're doing. And you're saying, will I serve new paid clients soon? So focus on service. How can I serve? What can I do? Manifest it. Whatever you're manifesting right now in this moment is being created. You may start seeing that occur by July, but it can happen quicker than that. It's about you believing. So visualize that's what you're doing. Visualize it. So the message for you is, set your intentions, visualize them, and then those things will come to pass. So your mind has power. Remember, if you go there in the mind, you go there in the body. I hope that helps, okay? Hakeem the Dream, thank you for the donation. Will Yizza reach out to me? We've been in no contact for a long while. So will Yizza reach out to you? This is definitely on their mind right now. They're giving me fear. But there's still some fear there. So the light's going on. Okay, this person is thinking about you. So I'm seeing the yellow there as they feel guided to reach out to you in their solar plexus. Their gut is telling them to. But there may still be fear holding them back. So I feel you just need to give it a little bit more time here. I feel this person is blue without you. In other words, they're missing you. They may not be seeing things clearly, though, or you may be in fear about this. So the message there is, you fill up your own cup right now. Give to yourself. Make sure you're filling up your own needs and giving to yourself what you need. And then you won't get lost in these thoughts about when and how and all of that, because this person is definitely thinking about you and wanting to reach out to you. However, I do feel there is a lot of healing taking place. So what does Yizza want to say to you? So Yizra is saying, know that when the time is right for us both, and I am connecting with this as both of you, it's like you're both doing your own work right now. You're both healing yourselves. It's like the time isn't quite there yet. So when the time is right for us both, the universe will go out of its way to bring us back together in the most beautiful, amazing and effortless way. So the universe is going to create the way. So you need to just trust that things are working out here. I don't feel it's going to be right now or in the next week or so. Let's see if there's a timeline when Yizza will reach out. It's a special date. So a special date could be like a birthday or an occasion and next month. So there could be a special date next month coming up. So next month is April. This could be around Easter time, or there could be a specific date that you're connecting with. So you could well receive communication next month around a special date. So think about what that might mean for you. Okay, it could be connected with Easter. Easter is about rebirth, okay? But I feel that it is coming, just not yet, but it's going to be sooner than you think. I hope that helps, okay? We've got CV, thank you for the donation. CV says, let's find your message. Oh, it's in there. I'm looking up and down the chat there. It's right there. A message for me in love. So what's the message for you in love? So focus on what you do want and keep your vibration high. And because obviously I couldn't see the message, it's like, it's right there. So I feel this is a message for you to be grateful for everything you have right now in this moment. So have faith and trust in divine order. So the message is your journey right now in love is in divine and perfect order. That means it's on God's plan. It's on God's time. So use affirmations and gratitude to lift your vibration into an optimistic one and have faith. You may even see 777 or eagles as a sign you're manifesting your dreams here. So remember, the waiting period is the delay is necessary. The delay creates the way. So it says focus on blessings, focus on lessons, focus on gratitude, self-love and self-care, and that will open all the doors. I hope that helps, okay? Technicians of the Sacred, thank you for the donation. Is there anything I should be aware of right now that I'm not seeing, okay? Is there anything you should be aware of that you're not seeing? That you are protected, okay? And there's so much potential around you. So the first message is protected. That whenever something doesn't seem to be happening, or if something doesn't seem to be going the way maybe you want it to, it's going the way God wants it to for healing, alignment and growth. So you're being protected. You may see rainbows, you may see 444. But the message is what you're not seeing is your potential, or the potential for growth, or the potential for something to happen. It says the littlest key can open the heaviest door. And remember, that's like saying a small amount of faith is going to move a huge mountain in your life. So I feel what you're not seeing perhaps is that something is happening. Okay, that the door is opening. The littlest key can open the heaviest door. You may be carrying burdens around, or you may be feeling burdened by something you're going through. So give that to God in exchange for peace, and have faith that at the right time, the right doors are going to open for you. So I feel you need to keep faith, but you're being protected until the true potential comes through. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you for the donation. Natalia, let's find your message. Any messages for me in G? So what's the message coming through for you in G? You got the sunglasses emoji there, so it might be nice and warm where you are. But look at this, you can handle it. Whatever it is, you can handle it. You have strength, you have power. Archangel Michael is with you. So whatever it is you're going through or preparing for, you can handle it. And you can handle this journey because you are strong. They express their emotions to you. So he's going to open up, okay? So he's opening his heart chakra right now to be able to communicate from a place of love. And maybe you're receiving communication right now through music or signs, synchronicities. So rose quartz may be a really great crystal for you to use right now. Maybe you already are. Maybe you're wearing it or using it. But rose quartz is going to assist your heart chakra, especially if you've been having, or you start to have heart chakra activation like palpitations, or maybe your heart starts beating a bit faster. And Archangel Michael wants to bring you a message as well. But you can handle this journey. Yeah, you've got seasons. So seasons come and seasons go. People will come and people will go, but the right people will stick around. So I feel this is a huge message as we move towards the new season, that he's going to come back into your life the right way. And he will express his emotions to you at the right time. So let's see what he wants to say to you, because he definitely wants to open up to you. So what's the message? Yeah, I'm making plans for our future and I'm excited. I've never been so sure of anything in my life as I am of a future with you, especially the more I heal and transform. So he's saying to you, I have been working on myself. I have been healing myself and transforming. I just need to get to where I need to be first before I actually come to you. So he is definitely thinking about this more and more. And I do feel that, like in the past year, he's evolved and transformed a lot. And so have you, because you're mirrors. So whatever you're going through, you can handle it. And he will come forward and express himself in divine timing as the seasons change. I hope that helps, okay? Lisa, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. Can I have a message from her 3D self, please? So what's the message coming through? My silence is not because I don't want to talk to you. So if she's been silent or she has periods of silence, she does want to talk to you. She's saying, I really do. But I have to work on myself first and sort things out in my life so I can be free to be with you. So the reason she might go silent or distant is because she knows she's got to deal with her life. And she's saying, I can't stop thinking about you even after all this time. You always pop into my mind, even at the most random moments. So, for example, she could be washing the dishes and you pop into her mind. She could be sitting on the toilet and you pop into her mind. You know, you're always on her mind no matter what at the most random moments. But when she's silent, she knows it's because she needs to sort her life out. She doesn't want to be in this cycle. You know, like it's like you know, like this hamster wheel. She doesn't want to be in that either. Like, you know, she wants what you want. It's just she's struggling with obviously changing things. Okay, I knew as soon as I picked it up I meant to use this deck. Okay, so let's see what deck they're gonna guide me to the dark truths. I know they are. So let me just put this down. Okay, is there anything that's trying to get your attention now? No, I'm not meant to use that deck for you, okay? So I'm going to use the dark truths. Let's check no other cards are on the floor there. So, and I feel, again, you know, it's going to happen when you least expect it to. Yeah, she's just afraid. She's afraid. She's afraid of walking away. She's afraid, okay? So she said, I walked away, but I intend to come back. My concern is, will you be there when I do? I was running from myself. So anytime she walks away, or you feel she's walking away, or she's being silent or distant, she's really concerned you're not going to be there. And you've told me before, you know, that is one of her concerns. So you're saying, when I walk away, I always intend to come back. Or when I'm silent, I always intend to return. My concern is, will you still be there when I do? Because I'm only ever running from myself. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Liz, I saw P in my dream with another girl in the dream, and I wondered if they had their wedding night. I think they were married in the dream. Can I have guidance? I woke up upset. Messages from P's 3D self. Well, in your dreams, you go through the good and the bad. You know, you purge out fears. So clearly you've got fears around him being with someone else or, you know, ending up with someone else that you are purging out. So there's no need to worry about them. It's not like it's a preview of anything. It's just you working through your own fears. Yeah, the block in my throat there. Blocks in communication. Wow, and they're giving me downloads in the ear. So you may be going through activation. So I feel if you do an ear chakra cleanse, yeah, I've got ringing in my ears. So if you've been having any ringing in your ears, or you start to, that's downloads you receiving information. And they give me that block. So cleanse your throat chakra and your ear chakras. He's saying to you, you're my inspiration. And I'm very grateful for you. Without you even realizing it, you motivate me to do bigger and better things with my life. So what I'm actually feeling is having that dream, even though it was with another girl, and that may have been your ego working something out or the way that you were meant to dream it for whatever reason, it's like he's saying to you, I want to be able to step up and provide and be that kind of person. So I feel really what you're being shown in that dream is that you motivating to be a person who could get married and have a family and, you know, step up in that way. Now, it doesn't mean he's going to have that with someone else. Okay, he's saying you're the one that motivates me. You don't even realize it, that you want, you know, you help me to do bigger and better things with my life. So I feel the message there is that, you know, you've got nothing to worry about. You may be in fear over nothing. So, yeah, he said, I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. So if you feel like he's ghosted you or he's been quiet, he just needed to clear his head. He's saying, I'm sorry I disappeared. Please don't hate me. So I feel that you're going through a lot of emotion in your conscious mind. So your subconscious mind, when you're sleeping, is trying to decipher everything. And that's why it come up as a weird dream. But I feel he will reach out to you soon when he's cleared his head. I hope that helps, okay? E777, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, sending love, feeling lighter. That's good to know. Feeling both I and DM, a massive transformation. I had a dream we had a baby. Well, babies are about rebirth. Bizarre. So babies are about new beginning. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a baby. Even if that's what you want, you never know. But most of the time, if you dream about a baby or you have a vision in that way, it's about a new beginning coming in. It's like fertile energy. Something is happening. Yeah, he said, I'm constantly blown away by the signs I receive from the universe, reminding me of you. Reminding me that you are for me. So he's receiving lots of signs right now. They give me fear. Whenever he's in fear or whenever anything's going on, they give me this card as well. There's something being healed. So he's saying, not that I ever forgot. I was just too blind to see. How powerful is the universe? I'm forever grateful I found you. So he's been shown signs and synchronicities. He's blown away by the things he's seen. And he said, I often hear music. So it's also music related. Remember, the masculines listen to songs. They're very musical. So they listen to songs the way we use cards. You know, they shuffle songs the way we shuffle cards. So he's saying, I often hear music that reminds me of you, and it puts a smile on my face, and it uplifts my heart. But it also brings tears to my eyes due to the pain of not being able to hold you in my arms. So he's been affected by music, and it's making him think of you, and he's seen signs about you in other ways. So what's the guidance coming through? Yeah, patience is a virtue. Give it time. Fill up your own cup. Your journey is in divine timing. Archangel Metatron is asking you to focus on self-care right now, which I do feel you're doing because you're feeling lighter, because you're being reminded here that happiness is an inside job. I hope that helps, okay? So I do feel something's building and shifting in divine timing. Give it time. Martine, thank you for the donation. May I have some guidance, please? So what's the guidance coming through for you right now? This is for Martine. What's the guidance coming through for you right now? We've got indulgent gratitude. So the more grateful you are, the more it will raise your vibration, the quicker things will manifest, the quicker things will turn around. Things will shift and change when you're being grateful. Okay, and that will also spike your senses and push you into a high vibration. You've got courage as well. So you're being given strength right now to move forward, to do things differently, or to wait for what you deserve. It says, when picking roses, don't fear the thorns. So remember, we go through the good and the bad. We go through the light and the dark. Don't be afraid of the thorns, the things that can hurt you, because it means that you grow stronger from them. You've got dream. So this is about you dreaming. So you may be having vivid dreams about what you want. This also asking you to be grateful for things and to dream big. And when you're dreaming about what you desire, that also means daydreaming. So fantasizing, visualizing, those are things you're going to materialize. It says, have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book. So in other words, take time for yourself, relax, get lost in your thoughts and visualize and relax your energy. A cup of tea, which means take time out for yourself. There's no need to rush anything. And that's when surprises will come. So when you're relaxed and you're expecting the good and you're at peace with things and you're being grateful, great things occur. It says venture down the rabbit hole. So you may need to take a risk, and there's going to be a courage there given to you to follow your dreams. You've also got radiance, shine. Okay, it says keep your head held high and follow the sun. So be the warmth, be like the sunlight. Shine your light bright, and that will manifest everything for you. And look for the crack in the concrete to find your way out. So in other words, there's always going to be a way out of any situation. You just have to ask for the solutions or the way forward. Call on your angels. And this card's moving as well. You've got transform and self-care. And these cards were just moving on top of the deck there. So in other words, you transform through self-care. You transform when you let the weeds go. So the weeds are like the thoughts in your mind you no longer need. It says don't tolerate less than you deserve. Tend to your garden, give back to yourself. And then you rise above any situation and you become the best version of you. So gratitude is the key. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Cece, thank you for the donation. Guidance, if all this cough and flu, it's God's sign to drop a dispute with Union School. Well, I feel that that's a sign for you, because when you go through flu or a cold, it's about an upgrade. You're going through an upgrade. So you're preparing to let go of something. Are they ready to apologise and compensate with what they did? So definitely I feel you need to let go of whatever it is that's causing you a problem. Okay, forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. We've got treatment for this as light exercise and movement. Okay, so make sure you're moving around lightly. You're not doing too much. You've got blood tests as well. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean you've got to go and have blood tests. This means you get tested. You get tested by blood. Now, blood can things that boil your blood. Okay, so this can be family situations as well. But obviously, this is someone has boiled your blood. That's what I'm feeling, and it's tested you. So something is testing you, so you respond with love and you forgive and you let go, and then it's going to be fine. So it's going to be fine. So you're going to heal from whatever it is, and I feel like they will apologise and compensate for what they've did, but it just may take a bit of time because you're being tested. It's a lesson for you. So instead of letting something boil your blood, you calm your energy down and relax and lighten the load and move forward in a new way. And you think, I don't need to. Look at this answer, love yourself more. So you need to love yourself more. Let go. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. You don't need an apology. You don't need compensation. Everything will come to you at the right time. If you let go, it'll come to you. And you're saying, because you say, I also keep. I'm just seeing if you've put anything else. I also keep. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean by also keep. But I feel the message is you've just got to be at peace. I feel you're stressed and you've got to let go of that stress. Because when you let go of stress, honestly, you give it to God. If you hand this over to heaven, especially Archangel Jeremiah, who sorts out all the legal stuff, and call on Archangel Ariel, if you hand it over to heaven, then you just stop thinking about it, stop worrying about it, stop going over it in your mind, stop needing something to happen, things will move forward. And then you'll feel better physically because you won't feel as stressed out. All the physical stuff comes from dis-ease in the mind, and then it creates disease in the body. I hope that helps, okay? It's more important your health. They've got reconnecting there as well, so you will reconnect. It's more important you're healthy than you have money in the bank and other things, because you can always make more money, you can always get more things, but health is something you have to restore from within. So work on replenishing yourself. I hope that helps, okay? Pinky P, thank you for the donation. Will Kamlesh confess his love for me in reunion? So will Kamlesh come forward? It's stuck right now. It will unstick, just not at this moment, okay? So something's stuck for a reason right now. The delay creates the way. Okay, you can't force or rush this. So what he's saying is, I would really love for us to have another chance. So there is going to be another chance, just not quite yet, okay? He's saying, I want a chance for us to do things differently. And I hope you're going to be willing to give me the opportunity to prove to you how much I've grown up and changed. So I do feel he's going to confess his love. You are going to get another chance, so there will be a reunion. And he is making plans about this right now. So you've got to give it time. And you can't control this. So just breathe through what you're feeling right now. Because he's saying, I am making plans for our future and I am excited. I have never been so sure of anything in my life as I am of a future with you, especially the more I heal and transform. I just need to get where I need to be first before I come to you. So I feel that he does see a future with you. And you are going to reunite and get together. There's going to be another chance. It just needs a bit of time. So let's see when this is going to move forward into a reunion. We've got stop waiting. When you stop waiting, so the angels are very clear with this message. You've got to stop waiting for this to happen. And then it will move forward. So you may be thinking about when, how. Going over it all in your mind. You've got to stop doing that. It's never about waiting. It's about accepting. Being in the moment. Enjoying life. Being in the flow. So I don't feel it's going to happen just yet, okay? But you've got it. When you let go of waiting for this to happen, when you forgive and heal the past, release all blame and understand that you're also cleansing and learning how to surrender right now, and you're mirroring each other because you're going through a healing, that's when it will move forward. So stop waiting because God is working. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for being a member, honey. I'm sending you so much love, and thank you for using your milestone. According to the angels, which is the spiritual purpose of my current condition and circumstances? Oh, I'm at the top of the chat. Wow, okay. So what does Archangel Michael want you to know about this situation? He's saying you were safe and loved in this in every moment. Okay, so first of all, whatever you're going through, it's so you understand and know that you can handle it, that you were safe and loved, and that you're meant to feel. So it's all happening so you feel. Okay, sometimes we feel good, sometimes we feel bad, sometimes we feel negative, sometimes we feel positive, but it's feeling. Sometimes we feel hurt and sad and depressed and in pain. Sometimes we feel uplifted and energized. So it's all happening so you feel. And ultimately, so you feel the presence of the angel's love or you feel God's love. It's all happening to give you the opportunity to find faith, to feel, and to know what you're feeling inside is real, or to understand what you're feeling. So whatever the situation is, whatever it is, I don't need to know what it is. Doesn't matter whether it's love or it's something completely different. It's so you feel. And then your feelings are an indicator and a barometer of the truth. So Michael's saying you are safe and loved in this and every moment. So whatever's going on, you can handle it. You're being protected. There's no need to fear. Feel our presence and love. And that's the purpose. That's really why we come to earth. We come to earth to feel, but we also come to earth to follow in Jesus' steps, okay, to be loving and to focus on love. And really we come to earth to find faith. It's like God gives us the opportunity to come into an earthly body to find a connection with him. And that grows as we get older and as we change spiritually and all kinds of things. That's what's going on. Let me bring you another card. Anything else you need to know? So the cards jumping out, you've got the express their emotions to you and you can handle it. So whoever expresses emotion to you, whether it's your person or someone else, whether it's good emotion or bad emotion, or you can handle it with strength and power. Archangel Michael is with you. So Archangel Michael is saying whatever it is you're going through, you can handle it, especially if it's connected with someone else or connected with expressing emotions. You can use rose quartz as well to activate your heart chakra, to bring communication in a loving way, or whatever it is you want. But whatever it is, you can handle it. I hope that helps, okay? They give me a block there. Well, I've been on for 2 hours. That's gone really quick. Okay. Michelle says, morning, Liz. I had a dream of my hugging my DM last night. Can I get a message? So that's a big sign you're going to come together. Yeah, that's a big sign of that. So what's the message? This love that I have for you is not like love I've ever felt before for anyone. And I feel that's also that hug. You know, it's so powerful when you hug each other because it feels different than hugging anybody else. It activates something. So it's like nothing I've ever felt for anyone else in my life. It's intense, scary, yet also amazing and beautiful. This is a once in a lifetime type of love. And he knows that, okay? And he's saying, thank you for this love. Thank you for being my best friend, even when I've pushed you away. Nobody knows me like you do. Because this love is something I've never experienced before. So it's like he's having a bit of an epiphany about the power of the love. All paths lead back to each other. And obviously, you know, you had this dream. All paths lead to each other. You don't need to worry. Relax, breathe, and use affirmations. So use affirmations. You know, I shared that video yesterday of affirmations you can use as well. But affirm, everything is working out for me. This situation is working out for my highest good. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. My person loves me. I am loved. I am desired. I am romantic. I am lovable, whatever it is you want to affirm. I hope that helps, okay? Going to give me some blocks being released there. We've got, Naz says, will I be able to clear the JPSC interview in the second attempt, or are another attempt needed? Well, first of all, visualize it going well. Okay, got 10 of coins. I feel it's going to be very successful. And I feel what I'm connecting with here is between now and October. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether it's the first attempt or the 10th attempt. It's going to be successful. It's going to lead to success, financial success and stability. So it will have a positive outcome regardless of how many times or what has to happen to make it happen. And they're also giving me a runny nose. What you need to do is trust yourself more. Okay? Runny nose. It's the feeling. I haven't got one. I've just got a feeling of it there. Okay? The runny nose. Don't be afraid of making a mistake. Okay? Because the nose knows. Okay? So when there's a runny nose, and that's what I connected with. Now they give me an itchy nose. It's about you itching to know, or you want to know. but you know inside that you are successful and capable. So don't doubt yourself. Believe in yourself. Your intuition is showing the way. And don't be afraid of making a mistake. Remember, even the most successful people fail. Rocky said it's not how many times you get knocked down, but how many times you get back up. So whether it's the first time or the 10th time, you will get success from this. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do a message for Victor. Says, good morning, Victor. May I have a message from my beautiful twin and my higher self? So what's going on with your twin right now? So your twin is saying he's definitely got a vision, okay? He's got a vision of being with you and he's thinking about that. So he's in his head, okay, visualizing, thinking. And your higher self is also reminding you to keep your vision strong. He's saying, I often hear music. Now, I feel music is big for your connection anyway. You know, you hear music, you hear songs, they resonate with you. So he's saying, I often hear music that reminds me of you. It puts a smile on my face and it uplifts my heart, but it also brings tears to my eyes due to the pain of not being able to hold you in my arms. Now, I feel you're mirroring each other right now, and you're both doing the same thing. So you'll be listening to music, and so will he. You'll have a smile on your face, and then you'll have tears, and he will too. So what's the music making you feel? That you are connecting spiritually, and you know you are. You know you don't need to be together physically to feel each other because you're connecting spiritually. So when you listen to music, it connects you very powerfully to each other. And he's been dreaming of you very vividly. And you may have been dreaming of him. So it's like your songs connected with dreams or spiritual connection. So what's he saying through his dreams? He's saying, I dreamt about a dream that I have about my career. Okay, so now you may have a career together anyway. You know, when you're together, you may have this mission and purpose. And he may have had a dream connected with that. And he's saying, I'm showing you through dreams how I really feel. So he's coming into your dreams to show you how he really does feel about you. And I feel this is connected with the future as well. They're giving me a block there. So he's saying, I'm messaging you. There's so much I want to say to you. Expect a message from me soon. So he is going to reach out to you in some way, shape or form. And he's saying, I was in denial. I'm sorry I hid my feelings from you. I'm sorry. I've always been in love with you and I'm a coward for not admitting that to you sooner. I'm gaining the courage to tell you face to face in a message or face to face how I feel. So he definitely wants to open up. So what's the message from Archangel Michael for you? Yeah, God is good. And this is what you know. You do speak to God. He is your father. He's saying God is in charge of your life. He's not going to let you down. And I feel that's what your higher self needs you to know. He's not going to let you down. I know at times for you, it can feel like it's taking so much time, or you may be questioning things and wondering why things are happening the way they are. But God is good. So I want to bring a snake card in for you as well as a message from your higher self. So what does the snake want you to know right now? So the message coming through very clearly there is grow. The challenges are given to allow growth. Your challenges will promote growth. So this is a huge, we've got promote growth as well. So this could also be something happening where, you know, there could be an opportunity for more money, more success, promotion, that kind of thing coming in. It's like more coming into your life. I hope that helps, okay? Alicia says, may I get guidance with this new job opportunity? Any advice? So what's going on with your new job opportunity? Queen of Cups. As long as you're your authentic self, everything will go right for you. Trust your intuition. Trust what you feel about this inside. You know, trust your feelings and emotions. So really it's about you knowing yourself. So yeah, tranquility. This is the message. You've got Amethyst. So Amethyst will assist you right now to connect with your third eye, your crown chakra, to bring peace in. And also you've got Rose Quartz using a crystal love bath. So I feel using Rose Quartz, Amethyst are going to assist you with being your authentic self and keeping your heart open in this situation. Because there could be some tests coming up or some challenges where you're able to operate from your heart space. Remember, everything happens for a reason, especially in work, because you get put in places God wants you in so you can be the light. So the message is onward. So move forward. This is positive. So Michael's saying, I'm helping you to find a way forward. The road only seems blocked. It's actually clear and free. So if there's any blocks or anything feels stuck in any way, shape or form, it's only seems that way. You're moving forward now. So I feel this is a good move, or you know, but I feel it's more than just a job. It's about you opening your heart and helping and being a guide. I hope that helps, okay? Wavy says, hi Liz and the fam, do you have a message for me from the angels? So what's the message for you from the angels? There it is. We've got wallflower. Look for the crack in the concrete to find your way out. So what I'm feeling is there is a solution ahead. Whenever you're dealing with, there's a way forward, or there's a solution, there's something being offered to you. There's always another way. Remember, rejection is redirection. So help. Michael's saying, call on me for help. So I will help you to move on from the past in a healthy way that serves you and all involved. I will help you to cut cords of attachment so you can be free to follow your own path. I hope that helps, okay? ASO, thank you for the donation. Will I ever meet my current partner as in person? So are you going to meet them in person? Something's already happening now. It's springing forward. So you've got that fertile little seedling growing there. And this is also a message about intention. So if you're thinking, oh, I'm never going to meet this person, then you're creating that. So think, yes, we're going to meet up. Affirm it. We are already together. Or I'm so happy and grateful now that we've met up in person. Visualize it. So in the spring, which I'm seeing as now, okay, because we're moving towards Easter, then all is possible for you. It's already springing forward. So this doesn't necessarily mean you're going to meet up in the spring. It means the opportunity now is there for you to be able to visualize it and create it the way you want it to be. So it's there. You know, you have the opportunity to create it. So you got 7 of Swords. So it feels like right now your person is a bit back and forth or isn't in the right energy yet to be able to come forward the way you want. And that's why you're being protected. Because they may well be in another position or in another situation, or if this is like caught between two worlds. So it's like the universe knows the exact right time when you're going to be together. And that's what's being manifested. So remember, if you're not coming together in the physical right now, it's because you're being protected. But something is definitely springing forward. I hope that helps, okay? Sam says, dear Liz, for some reason I'm getting uncomfortable at my workplace. Well, that's a big change. Okay, it means something is changing. Any change, there you go, any change. And better option coming. I pray I'm working honestly, but I feel good is coming message from my love. So really you're feeling uncomfortable because there's something about to change, or God is pruning your tree. Okay, there's something better on the horizon. Yeah, to make your dreams come true. So there's a dream job coming. Something better is on the horizon here. So keep talking to your angels and having faith that any feelings of uncomfortableness are creating a shift. So what's going on with your love? So your love is saying to you, you're mine. I get so annoyed knowing other people can have you. It's toxic. I don't know where I went or what I want. I want the world to know you're mine. So your person is confused and doesn't want you with anyone else. And he's saying, I'm getting peed off. So he may be angry and triggered right now. Okay, because it's like he's saying, I'm holding this back. I know I am. I need to do something about it. And I listen to music that you've shared with me. It helps me to connect with you while we're apart. So if you've been sharing music on your social media, he is aware of that in some way. Or if you've been thinking about a song, I feel you've been sending messages and music to him. Now, he may be doing that back to you, but I feel he's hearing messages that you're sending him. And he is finding himself. He's saying, it was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. That's why there's space. So he's been working out what he wants and who he is. So I definitely feel you're communicating through music. And what he's realising is he doesn't want you with anyone else. He feels toxic when he thinks about you with someone else. And that causes him a problem. Now we've got peed off. So again, remember I spoke about the bladder issues. He could be having a bladder issue. Okay, he could be going through something in his body, maybe feeling stressed out a lot. So remember, whenever you're not together, you're being protected. I hope that helps, okay? Alpedia, thank you for the donation. Maxwell's current energies and messages to me. So what does Maxwell want to say? He said, I'm making my way back to you slowly but surely, one day at a time. I just have to ensure I do it right this time around. So he is coming back to you the right way. And it may be taking time, but he's actually communicating with you through music, okay? Again, music coming through. I always listen to music and sing along as a way of speaking to you from afar. Letting you know how much I miss you and the love I feel for you. Do you hear me? So he's communicating with you in music that he's on his way. You may even see eagles, okay? So in the songs, he's thinking of you and only you, and that's what he wants you to know. And he's saying, I'm sorry for all the pain. So if he's caused you any pain or you've been through any pain, he's apologising in music, letting you know he's only thinking of you, no matter what's going on. I hope that helps, okay? Let me do a collective message card. So for everyone watching, if you're hearing music and songs, this is what they're saying. It's hitting them in the feels too. So if you're hearing a specific song, they're hearing it too. And it's hitting them in the feels about you. So they're being reminded of you through music. Let me pull another one. What else do we need to know? Yes, Cece, your question has been answered. They will never stop loving you. Doesn't matter what's going on. Doesn't matter what the circumstances, the situation, doesn't matter who they're with, what they're doing. They will never stop loving you. And they see you in the mirror, which means you are mirrors of each other. You're mirroring each other right now. When they look in the mirror, they see you. It's like sometimes I look in the mirror and see my twin looking right back at me. In the eyes, in the face, because we mirror each other. Your features will mirror each other in ways as well. So they're going to see you. They're seeing you everywhere they go. The signs and synchronicities, they're being reminded of you. They can't forget you. I hope that helps, okay? Katie says, hi again, Liz. May I ask if there are any messages from my DM? What's coming in? I've answered your questions, I think. Pretty sure I've already answered your questions today. So this is again about wanting more. Okay, not being, satisfied with what you have. It's a form of greed, remember. It's about trusting what you've already been given. He said, I can't stop thinking about you even after all this time. You always pop into my mind, even at the most random thoughts. So that's what he wants you to know. Kritka says, hi Liz, hope you're well. I'm good, thank you, honey. Any message from my love life or from my DM? So your DM is saying, I feel lost without you in my life. So he's trying to find his way right now. So the best thing you can do is shine your light, okay? Shine your light and know that it's happening. Because he's saying, I am going to make it right with you. I am clearing the karma. So have confidence in your talents and abilities right now. There may be success at work for you, rewards being given. So I feel if you focus on you and your career right now, everything else will fall into place because there is upheaval and change happening. So there could be chaos happening in the physical, so he can clear his karma and come forward. This can also be connected with karmic endings, changes, things that need to move forward and happen. So I definitely feel there's tower moments happening in the physical. He's dealing with that, he's feeling lost and he's finding his way. So you need to have confidence in you and the love you share and work on success at work and work on you right now and allow the change to happen naturally. I hope that helps, okay? Give me a block there. C says, sorry, I meant for my third question. I've answered your question. I've given you the guidance you need, okay? That's the message. Okay, so just be grateful for the messages you've received because I feel that was what you needed to hear. Nicole says, Chad's messages to me. So what does Chad want to say to you? So Chad is saying to you, I can't stop thinking about you even after all this time. You always tend to pop into my mind even at the most random moments. I'm just going through an inner conflict. I'm tired and I'm having inner conflict. So maybe having sleepless nights, may not be sleeping very well. He said, I just want love, joy, peace, freedom, and happiness in my life. I know I can have all of that with you. I just need to make the required changes so I can be able to share my life with you. Okay, so give him time to, he feels like he doesn't want to let you down. He feels like he's let you down in the past. He doesn't want to do that again. So there's an end of a cycle occurring right now. There could be a karmic cycle, but I feel it's more about him changing the person he is inside. So I do feel there's a big change coming in. Okay, you can't stop thinking about you. He's being reminded of you constantly. You just have to have faith in divine timing, okay? So you're both doing the work to be in union. So have trust right now in God's plan, trust in him, trust in you. And you may even see 333 as a sign of faith. So the more faith you have, the quicker things will manifest for you. I hope that helps, okay? Min, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, messages from the angels, please. So what's the message coming through for you from the angels? So the message is, work on your chakras. Okay, I did a chakra cleanse over the full moon. So I feel that your root chakra needs cleansing right now because your root chakra is connected with movement, change, stability. So if you cleanse your root chakra, it's going to bring in a healing in all areas of your life. Things are going to start moving forward again. So you may want to cleanse your chakras. You may want to use some root chakra crystals. You could use red jasper or, other things you're guided to. I never give specific crystals because whatever works for you. Any crystal you set an intention into will do a healing on you. It doesn't necessarily have to be a root chakra crystal. And then, yeah, there's potential. There's so much potential for change and things to shift forward. So the littlest key can open the heaviest door. So again, that's about a small amount of faith, opening doors in your life and creating great change. But I feel you may need to cleanse your root chakra to create that change. You know, you'd be surprised how quickly the chakra system can get blocked up, you know, with psychic debris and stress and anxiety. So cleanse your root chakra and you'll see things start moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? Priya says, does Devash feel sad when I got disappointed from him? How does Devash feel? Divanash feel? Okay, how does he feel? He's saying to you, I'm constantly daydreaming about us, about our future and life together. Bear with me, I'm working on ensuring these dreams come true. So don't feel he's sad at you or mad at you or anything like that. I just feel he's frustrated because he wants to be with you and he's working on how to do that right now. And you've got the bear, which is a sign of strength. So it feels like he's gaining strength right now to be able to make changes, and that's what he's learning. And he's dreaming. He said, I'm dreaming about holding you close. He feels safe and warm in your arms, and I never want the dream to end. This needs to be my reality. And I'm learning what that means. You are unique and special, and I've never met or known anyone like you before. You've opened me up to things I never knew were possible, like the power of this love. You've opened my heart to the truth, and I'm grateful. So I don't feel he's like disappointed at you or mad at you or anything like that. I feel he's grateful for you. I hope that helps. Patty, thank you for the donation. Is there a good job coming in for me in April? So what's coming in for you in work in April? What's coming in? Many choices. So you're going to have choices in April or between now and April. So you have options, even if you don't see them right now. Okay, so get creative and look around. It says pull a card for each option. Well, all the cards have come out. So the message says be in the flow and move beyond drama or chaos. Don't worry about money right now. You have the strength you need to make the right connections at the right time. So the universe is going to create the way. So I feel all these cards are really saying to you, you're going to have many choices. So there is other options out there for you. You are strong enough to make those changes. Okay, you're strong enough to make the right connections, which means you have all the skills within you to talk to the right people and make the right moves and do the right things. And there's no need to worry about money because money matters will get sorted out as long as you don't let your ego pull you into drama or fear. You just go in the flow and rise up. So I do feel there's something there coming, yes. Let me pull you a tarot card as well. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Yeah, you've got King of Coins. So this is about being focused. When you get focused, you can make money, you can be successful, you can do what you want. So it's your focus that creates the reality. So maybe set your intentions, think about what you want, talk to the universe, manifest it, put it on your vision board, and you're going to create many options. I hope that helps, okay? Donna, I've already answered your question, honey, so you just need to go back in the chat. It was quite a while ago now, because what I did was I addressed your question, and then I answered donations up to where I saw your question, and then I answered it. Okay, so I have answered your question, okay? Alvin, thank you for the donation. What messages do my guides have for me about ST? So what messages do your guides have for you about ST? You receive good news. There's going to be good news coming in. And also, separation is preparation. So what your guides are reminding you is anytime you're not together or there's a silence, it's actually happening for the right reasons. And this can also be to bring in power and work. So we've got job offers, opportunities, excitement and happiness. So this may also be an opportunity right now for you to focus on your career or your job opportunities. So give it to God, breathe. Focus on you and trust that no matter what the circumstances or situation, that you will reunite when the time is right. Okay, all the angels are assisting you with this. This is good news. Whatever's going on right now, there's fear there. Let go of fear because it's good news. It's all working for the right reasons. Now, the card flying out here is the Chariot. Well, you've got the Knight of Cups, but I'm seeing it as a Chariot there. Things moving forward between now and July. And this is your person coming to you or communication ahead. We've got the Hierophant as well. Make a commitment to seeing things in a higher way. You know, I went out yesterday and saw the giraffe. You know, I saw a giraffe. So look at things in a higher way. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. You're not going to miss out on anything that's meant for you. There will be a reunion and happiness, even if it feels stuck or there's pain right now. So have faith in the love. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps. Minnie, thank you for the donation. Message from P and guidance and angel message of the week. So I was in denial and I am going to contact you. So he's apologising and I'm sorry I had my feelings from you, or I didn't show up for you the way you wanted me to. I've always been in love with you and I'm a coward for not admitting that to you sooner. I'm gaining the courage to tell you face to face because there's so much I want to say. So I expect a message from you soon. So he wants to reach out. There's communication coming in. So what's the guidance for the week? The message coming through is he's going to come forward quickly. He could come forward within this week. Say, or within the next week or so. So get ready for a miracle. There's bees there. Communication ahead. Do not get involved in anything that's out of alignment with your truth. Set boundaries, know your worth, know your value. So remember who you are and coming together. You're going to come together. So the angel guidance for this week is that there's going to be a coming together. And he wants to be able to give equal effort to you. So it's about compromise, talking, coming into alignment. He's already wanting to make up for the past. So he's going to come forward when you don't expect it. So let go of the when and be at peace, because it's likely it could happen sooner than later. I hope that helps, okay? Pinky P, thank you for the donation. What's my soul purpose is whatever I see in dreams, it happens. And really after a few days or a few months, God answers all my prayers. Well, really our purpose is to have faith in God and to work on his mission, whatever we're guided to do. It's not like the angels say, right, you've got to do this or you've got to do that. Everything is a stepping stone to something else. You know, everything leads us where we're meant to be. It's not like in this moment I can say, right, you're meant to be doing this, this, and this, because everything you're doing is aligning to move you where you're meant to be, and where you go to will still be not where you're going to end up. You know, it's like there's always more to do. So really you just have to be more in the flow of the moment and to understand and recognise that part of your journey is to allow it to unfold and to trust in what you're being shown. You're saying, I have dreams and then they show up. It's because you're receiving previews in that way. So God is speaking to you in his own way and you're being shown that you can trust him. So what's the guidance coming for you from the higher realms here? So we've got always be grateful because there are many blessings. We've also got you will go through trials and tribulations. So really the message here is you'll go through things in your life, but you'll get through them with the faith in God that you have and the way that you're shown, through your dreams, what's coming or what you're working through. And always be grateful for everything you go through, whether it's good or bad. So I haven't got I can't tell you you're meant to be doing this or this, because that's not the message I've got coming through for you. It's about having faith. So the message here coming through is, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So it's about recognising that when you ask, it is given. And you've got Celeste saying, a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. The movement will usher in positive new energy. So there may well be a move to somewhere else, work-wise, or you doing something that's more spiritually aligned with who you are. You've got Opal, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So if you've got kids or you want kids, this can be a sign of that, or, just knowing that you're God's child. And also you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next steps. Happiness awaits you now. So what I'm feeling is if you have faith, everything's going to happen as it's meant to. Everything's going to unfold, whether it's in love, whether it's in career, life purpose, whatever it is. So just allow things to unfold. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to answer a couple more, okay? We've got Mobile says, good morning, I'm Rima. Thank you for being here, honey. Any messages for me in April? Okay, so what's the message coming through for you for April? What's the message for you for April? You've got dream, okay? So this is about you setting your intentions and asking the universe for what you're dreaming about, what you're desiring. It's about setting your dream intention and relaxing about it. It says, have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book. In other words, just be okay with the present moment, be more in the now. And this find yourself in a good book is more about you visualizing what you want in your mind. Now, and it's about you doing things you enjoy. Maybe you enjoy reading a book and you're going to have time to do that. But I feel this is more about you daydreaming about what you desire, visualizing what you want, talking to your angels about it. And then you may have a dream about it too, because in dreams you get given previews and shown signs. And you may have vivid dreams. So dream big is the message for you. Anything can happen. The world is your oyster. What do you want to create? and use crystals to help you. Maybe even use chakra healing. So you may want to cleanse your chakras right now. I did a power cleanse on the full moon. You can connect with that in the playlist. So cleansing your chakra system, knowing you're going through a healing, doing the work on yourself, relaxing about life, trusting God's plan, that's going to open all the doors for you. I hope that helps, okay? Ian says, give me a reading if I'm making the right decision on leaving. Well, you know yourself, if you question it, then it isn't the right decision, is it? Okay, if you feel good about it, then it's the right decision. If you're worried about it, then it isn't. There's something you need to address. You just may feel trapped, or you may be having sleepless nights here. You need to connect with your intuition more. What's your intuition telling you to do? Not what these cards are telling you to do. What's your inner knowingness telling you to do right now? Because it may be that you're just feeling trapped or restless or feeling stuck in some way. So you need to see things differently. But I feel that if you were meant to leave right now, then you would have already done it, or you wouldn't be questioning things. It's more, or you feel trapped in fear in some way. So I feel if you look at things in a higher way, you're going to either think, yes, this is the right thing to do, or you may need to address something about it. So this could be about having a conversation with someone. But I feel that, you know, you're more telepathic and more in tune than you know you are, and you're being guided to trust more in what you feel, because that's what's real, without the ego telling you struggle. Okay, because the ego brings struggle in and confusion and stress. I hope that helps, okay? Emily G says, any messages from N about his intentions towards me? So, what's his intentions? Do not give up on your dreams. He's asking you not to give up, okay? Because he wants a life with you and you're his dream come true. He's just going through inner conflict. So what he's saying is, I know I can have a life with you that's filled with love, joy, peace, freedom, and happiness. And that's the dream. He just needs to make changes to make that happen, so he can share his life with you. So he's asking you not to give up on the dream because he wants it too. He just needs to adjust things first. And that also means you'll be healing certain things too. I hope that helps, okay? Cece Lynn says, hi Liz, how does my love feel today? He said, I imagine all sorts of negative scenarios happening if I come towards you, which puts me into fear. I don't think I'd be able to survive being rejected by you. So he's getting through his fears of coming forward. You know he wants to do this, he wants to open up to you, but he's afraid of being rejected because of the past or the things that he's done. So he's saying, yeah, jealousy. He said, I'm very jealous, I can barely stand it. So he's also worried about you moving on. And he's kind of saying to you, please be patient with me as I work through my own fears and my own insecurities right now. And he's saying I could write a book about my experiences with you and how you inspire me. Maybe one day I will. So he may have a book in him at one point he writes. But what he's saying is, it's like he's saying, there's so many things I've learned on this journey, so many chapters that are unfolding. So he knows what he needs to do. He's just in a little bit of fear. Let's see if we can get a timeline for him coming forward. Oh, thank you, Pinky Pie. Sending you lots of love. It's going to take a while, but he is loyal to you. Now, again, a while, it's how long is a piece of string. We've got October, so it may feel like a while to you. It feels like between now and October, there's going to be a movement. So if you're expecting him to kind of message you tomorrow or come in tomorrow, I don't feel that's going to happen. It's going to take a while, but it's likely that romance is coming back by October time. I hope that helps, okay? I'm not going to be on for much longer, guys, because I've been on for 2.5 hours. So House of Tarot says, hi, Liz Opal as well. I would like some insight on what action I need to make to move towards my masculine and embody new relationships. So it's more about you surrendering and letting go, because you're going to come back together. He's going to reach out, call, text, email. Now, this may be that you need to reach out, because if you're feeling that way, if you're feeling like you're the one that wants to take action, you know, then maybe this is your sign to do that right now. Now, obviously, you're talking about your divine masculine, and it is the masculine's journey to take the action to the feminine. But if you're feeling that you need to take action, if you're feeling more about I need to take action more than surrender, then maybe that's what you need to do. Let me just get a clarifying card. Can we have a clarifier about this? Yeah, King of Cups. It feels like there's going to be an action step here. Now, if you're feeling like he's the one that needs to come to you, then don't give in and reach out, because there's this reaching out energy taking place. What you may be connecting with right now is the urge of your person wanting to reach out to you, because you're feeling this. This is definitely coming in. So you're coming back together. Okay, so there's going to be a movement soon. Let's see if we can get a timeline around this. because he's in this energy now. We've got next year coming in. Let's see what this is first today. So it feels like the next year energy this could be a union timeline. We've got today as in anything could happen today. So what I'm feeling, I don't feel it's like next year. It's way too far away that this is too much of a fertile, potent energy now for it to be next year. It may well be, you're blocking my throat, maybe you've been thinking, is it going to be another year or what's going to happen? Or maybe you're thinking about where you want this to go. Or maybe this could have been what you were thinking about last year, moving into this year. But I feel the message is, it's like, as you've released the past, it's created the way forward for the future here. So it could well be next year when you're actually in union, or that's when the relationship occurs that you want. However, I feel communication could come in as quickly as today, because he's in this energy of, I want to speak to you, I want to reach out, call, text, email you. I want us to come back together. So this is all happening. I just feel that you have to be at peace with the way it's going to happen. Because if you're expecting communication to come in and then union, I don't feel that will happen. I feel it will be more communication now, next year union, if that makes sense. So what I'm feeling is it could happen. I'm not saying you're going to definitely receive communication today. I mean, you may choose to reach out today. You may choose to do that, and that would create a communication today. However, I feel this is about anything can happen from this point on. It's like be ready for anything because he wants to reach out. However, I feel he won't yet be ready for union. So let me see why he doesn't. I'm glad it makes sense to you because I feel like I'm just, don't know what I'm talking about. So he's saying, yeah, our story is not yet ended. In fact, it's only just building up to the climax. And I feel that's what's building up next year, between now and next year. And not only have hope that we'll be together again, I also trust and believe that when the time is right, we will have the most beautiful life together because we are meant to be together. We were born in this lifetime for each other. So I feel like even if you're open to other relationships, you know in your heart and soul that you're meant to be with him. I hope that helps, okay? Beatrice says, will April be good for me? Visualize it being good for you and it will. What you visualize, you create, okay? So visualize it being a good month. Affirm it. Say April is a great month for me. It says, look at the early dewdrops before they disappear with the morning sun. So in other words, look for the blessings. There's many amazing things that happen, okay? The many amazing things. So you've got Seven of Swords. So don't worry if you feel like things are back and forth or, you know, if you feel things aren't going to plan because they're always going to God's plan. So affirm everything is always working out for me. Everything is exactly as it's meant to be. This situation is working in my favour. April is a fantastic month for me. You know, I was walking around yesterday thinking March is always crazy for me. My mum died in March. My dad died in March. My last relationship ended in March. My twin we've gone back into separation in this March. And I think March, you know, I don't like March. And I was thinking, yeah, I do. March is amazing. Things change in March for a reason. God is good. So it's how you look at things, okay? Your perception creates your reality. And that's what you need to know. Okay, I'm going to go off, guys. So thank you all for being here. I'm going to be live again on Friday. Can't be live tomorrow because my phone is going in for repair. Got a flip phone. And anyone who's got a flip phone will know when you're constantly closing your phone, you get like a crease along the middle. And every now and again, you have to go in and get that repaired. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to be phoneless tomorrow, but I will still have access to my email from my tablet and everything. So I'm sending you all so much love. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.